Oh my god.
It's kind of warm.
Hey, that Best Buzz shirt, that was the good old days.
The good old days?
I forgot mine. Slime wins the best
when
friend
you were
off.
rocking that do.
That hair?
That was one of the greatest pictures taken of me for like 2 years.
Yeah, you used it all the time.
I moved on.
You did use that for everything.
It is kind of sus to use it now because it's so
Where were we,
old.
Lud?
Where were we?
For that picture, where were we?
We were in a record store.
Doing what?
Filming for our podcast, meaning me and Slimes.
He remembers. I just
Oh,
want
you
to make
think
sure.
he remember?
I don't know.
Of course he
His
remembers.
life moves at 1 million subs a minute.
That would
know,
be
it's-
insane if he didn't.
Off the stig.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, and we don't live in the world, so.
Someone was, dude, I'm getting, right now this is happening, I'm getting hate DMs on Reddit, but interestingly enough,
Good.
because it's not for me, Slime. Someone, my Reddit name is Downtown Sasquatch, which is a reference to the Degrassi band that they are in, called, Aubrey's in it, and Spinner, and Craig, and Marco, and someone is named Sasquatch on Slippy right now, and is like being really rude and taunting, and they're finding me in the subreddit because I post on like SSBM, and like telling me to kill stuff.
Wow.
And I'm just like, you got the wrong guy, but also I'm friends with all of the people you looked up to. Like, coincidentally, you're the wrong one.
I see.
Yeah, that's Downtown Sasquatch.
Dude.
I named every
Aubrey.
member.
They look so sick.
Aubrey's
There's Drake.
there. Well,
You know who taunted on me after they beat me today? Secrets.
Really?
Yeah.
DeJuan.
No, I got us
who the
back.
fuck is
I held it all together. I played. And
You did?
he was 3 stocks to 1 on me, and he was walking around and stuff.
Oh,
Reverse 3 stock, win the game, taunt. He leaves.
love
What's
that.
up? We don't even know each other. What's up, dude?
Be nice.
Come on,
Be
DeJuan.
nice, man. Look, I'm playing under a Smurf name. Maybe if you saw it was someone that you might kind of know, you might not be mean.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm just
Be
Aiden
nice to
Calvin.
everyone.
are
so
you guys
presumably,
getting so
Yeah, but you were hide on bush for a
wound
long
up
time.
from taunting?
Well, you're talking about.
Well, I taunted.
Yeah, I think everyone's getting wound up
I'm not a taunter.
because when you're not next to somebody and you're getting destroyed in melee, it fucking stabs you in your very soul, and I don't know what it is.
I think that's honestly that's the core of what I don't like about it, because he did stun on me and he won our little sesh, you know. But it's like, would you do that if we were playing in person together? If we were sitting next to
Probably
each other?
not.
And it's like, I know who you are. He might not know who I am.
Could
All
I
the-
ask
he might
some
not know,
follow-ups?
like, and he doesn't need to know. I'm just saying, if we were sitting next to each other at main stage,
Would you be being
does he
mean
drop the taunt at the end?
on the setup?
Could I pull on this thread?
Mhm.
Do you get upset if someone teabags you in Valorant?
That's not the same.
It's different. Yeah, you know what gets the goose
That's
is
a good question.
body shooting. Shooting the body in Valorant is like is evil mode.
But they're probably just bad. You're in gold lobbies.
Sometimes,
No,
but
no, it's a thing you do.
I think
You kill them and then you just keep shooting.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
doesn't
disrespect
feel-
That
shooting
bothers
bodies.
you?
No, it doesn't
Oh,
really
you
bother
thought
me.
he meant body shots.
I thought he meant shooting the body. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro, I've
well,
never
they're
hit the
alive.
head.
A Phantom player.
Yeah, hit me in the head of your fucking BM.
Yeah.
it doesn't feel good. Like it is. I would say it's BM. I don't like seeing somebody shoot my body, because it's like, you know, they're on their high horse off that round.
It's just
But
not
I-
the same.
But
yeah.
in melee, it's like more intimate, right?
For
if
me,
like
it depends.
if some dude named like Scrub Falco 3000 does that to me, it's just like, oh, that's kind of lame. But it's like, I know who Secrets is. I will see him at an event.
Right.
You know?
This is kind of the same as the fiction thing I said, where I was like, I played fiction, he auto left, and I was like, would he have done that if I wasn't on
At
a
a
Smurf
setup?
name? Like, and also, like, why is he being a dick while we play? Like, you've achieved so much in the game. Do you need to do that on random friendlies?
The answer
I
is
think
yes.
There's a weird level of expected decorum in Melee.
A weird level,
A
meaning
weird level?
it shouldn't
I think
be
there's
that
just
way.
etiquette.
Yes.
And I don't think it's bad to taunt, by the way. I just think it's bad to taunt online and to not taunt in person.
Consistency is important. Eamon will play like a son of a bitch on the setup.
Yeah, I Sheena
I
stalled
think
in
we
that
should
sesh.
respect people in
Sheena
person
stalled.
more.
Sure.
The
but-
person who taunts online.
But that you're saying you're excusing it for online. You're just changing the watermark. You're saying nothing and adding nothing and plus L plus ratio.
Yeah, if they're like that in person, it changes everything.
To add on to
Yeah.
that, one final note. Welcome back to the yard, episode 61.
Hey, we got it right.
He's trying to get useful. He's trying to get useful real fast.
Nobody literally likes you. like a couple of guys in prison, maybe. But
I don't know if it's real. Someone
I don't think it
DM'd
is.
me.
Yeah, this is absurd.
I don't think it's real because I think they specifically chose a nonviolent crime. But I will read part of this DM, which I thought was at the very least interesting, which was someone said, wait, no, that just says fuck cops, fuck Redditors. This person said, okay, I just got out of federal prison on nonviolent charges. Oh, hey, Zipper.
HDMI 1.
HDMI.
He'll figure it out. I went in at this time and I got out last month. I knew you from liking Melee, kept up with tournaments. The Yard has listeners in prison. I remember you saying in an episode that phones are getting reintroduced into prisons, and although they're few and far between, I was at one of them. They are super monitored, but as far as media goes, since you are considered a comedy podcast, it's fair game. Well, we're about to tell you guys how to make toilet wine, so strap in. Their reason is media keeps everyone busy and therefore not being shady. There are a couple of guys on Block that listen to you too, and we get together on Wednesdays and listen. One guy, Trey, who's in for assaulting a police officer, even bought the Patreon, and we listen to the bonus episodes too.
I don't believe this.
So I think it's actually really hard to believe, but if it's true, that's hype.
So if it's true, send a picture of Trey shirtless.
Trey's
Otherwise,
also in the Discord right now.
Imagine.
show yourself, Trey.
Yo, prison sucks, LMAO.
Dude, we should make prison in our Discord.
Like a jail?
Yeah, and then you could be a prisoner in it, and it's its own chat.
Seems
No,
weird.
every time you do, as a decorated moderator and hater of internet culture of Zoomers, people will try to get into it.
And,
Yeah.
and
No,
Ben
it's not
is
for
the
bad people.
warden.
Oh,
It's like role play, like GTA.
Ben's the warden, and he'll tell you you've been bad.
Ben will discipline you.
Mm-hmm.
He'll tell you that. He'll tell you everything you want to hear.
You're my man's.
But okay, the last thing. Talking to me, you are collectively the favorite of the guys on the block. Reason being, you are the one who knows gang the most.
What?
So
Yeah.
Well, now I definitely don't
from
believe
the
it.
mouth of babes.
That means you can do the blood
I
fingers
believe that.
thing.
Low bar though.
What are you talking about?
Low bar.
I think when we all go to prison, I'll be in a good spot.
I think that
You'll be in a
when
good spot.
we go to prison, you'll be like with the honkies. You're one of us.
You're already shaved. You're ready to go.
You're
I
just like
think-
maybe slightly
I
above
think
us.
you come pre-racist.
If there's one Yard fan in prison, then I hope that they're chill. I hope they're nonviolent offenders, and we can make it to the end together without hurting anyone. I don't know.
Shaka to you, Trey.
I don't want to go, but I will eventually.
Yeah, it's like sleeping on the floor.
Has any streamer done that? Like there is one who did that. Who was it?
MrBeast did it.
Oh, MrBeast
He
did
went
it.
to
I
jail?
stayed in a prison for 50 hours.
Like a real
And I
ass
ate a
prison?
tire.
No, they built it, right?
It was a real prison. I think they repurposed.
They should have just made him do a crime.
We should do a podcast from a prison cell.
Whoa.
Folsom Prison. We do a whole concert like Johnny Cash. We become the Johnny Cash of podcasters.
Who is he talking about?
We could be like the professor of podcasters.
Who is he talking about?
Ooh.
Like the professor, like
Yes.
Like the Nutty Professor?
No, he's a goated
like Spider-Man goes to Venice Beach.
A
Yard
goated basketball
dices
player.
up prison podcasters on live show.
Professor Live.
Can you pull up some clips of the professor?
Dude, type in Spider-Man at Venice Beach.
The professor is a basketball player who can stunt on them hoes
Oh.
at the park, and he's known for like making them look real goofy.
He's the real White Iverson
and
Oh, he's
Before-
white?
before Post
Yes.
Malone stole it.
he's
Oh,
white
interesting.
and like 36.
Slugging on you.
And he went to a prison and played basketball against
He
prisoners
played prison ball.
and diced them, and they were all hype.
That he was hype.
That he was like, because
yeah.
he swags out when he went.
yeah, that's cool.
The professor's whole thing is like he kind of like pioneered like I went to Venice Beach and dressed up as a nerd and balled out on everyone.
Right.
Yeah,
okay,
That's like his shtick.
And what we would do is show up to prison and dice them in the
In banter?
There it is.
oral banter. Yeah, this is him at prison.
Are they like filming? I don't understand.
Yeah, he
No,
he,
I
like,
know they're filming, but like,
Oh my
he
god!
got
dude.
clearance to do this, and they got like a fun day
that's cool.
with the professor.
That's great. Well, celebrity rolls
He,
through.
he plays basket. Have you ever played NBA Street?
No.
Ah, fuck. Well, he plays basketball actually like you play in that game.
Like a video game.
Like you press Y
Like
and,
Mario.
and your guy like does like a move that says like off the heezy.
Yeah.
And it's like they don't do that in basketball.
Yeah.
He does that.
He moves like he's rendered in Blender.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He
Bro,
kind of
I'm
looks like it.
Dead ass concussed.
Because of the fish?
I
Yeah.
fell off.
Guys, we are filming after. If you caught the stream, I don't know if the video will be out, but we did a You Laugh, You Lose with Eamon. Me and Ludwig on the same
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, all of us yard guys.
Who is he?
I'm
What
just like...
Is it?
I just heard, oh yeah, they're all doing a you laugh, you lose upstairs. And I'm
Nate?
like, why was I not...
Do you,
Nate,
do you want me
right?
to answer why?
Yeah.
Because we did a you laugh, you leave the room, and you and Nieper had to kill yourself off.
That was
Where you
when I
stared
was broke
at
and
a
there was money.
monitor blankly for hours.
He's petty.
I didn't lose.
He's petty and I'm
That's
petty
not
too. And
petty.
I like petty guys.
I just think that
He's toxic. I'm
it doesn't
toxic.
make as much sense.
I'm based and I have a high expectancy for comedy
So,
expectation.
which makes you worse to look
Makes
at.
me a better champion.
Yes, which isn't what I want.
You don't want champions.
No.
He
That makes
wanted
sense.
one of the worst performers of all time.
On his for the champion.
Which is why I asked Aiden,
Mhm.
but unbeknownst to me, Aiden really didn't want to get hit by a fish, so he just turned on his I want to fucking kill myself mode too.
Yeah, you didn't play it up for sure. Which you can't trust these hoes.
I
You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
Are you saying,
I'm
are
your
you saying that
day
your
one.
content's fake? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
But it's also like there's a little bit of fake, a little bit of rock and roll.
It was close though.
It was decently close,
It
but
was
not
decently
that.
close.
I mean, it was within
Also,
3.
I think Mike threw in. I think there was a lot of filler arcs, and it was kind of like there's a couple things going wrong. You need to have black space in between the TikToks, and I think that would reduce the amount of TikToks Mike would have to find, and also increase the amount of quality ones. And I don't know. It's all good though. It was great content. Everyone likes your content, Ludwig.
What were you thinking about? What were you accessing?
I tried to like overthink every video and really latch onto stuff or trends that I do not think are funny. And if any video had like a hint of something that I like really dislike, I latched onto that moment, even if it like got away from that.
You
Is
were
that
hate
why
watching.
you didn't laugh at one video of a woman? Sexist.
Oh,
That is true.
That makes sense.
Not
You
a single
Yeah.
video. He
That's-
didn't.
I feel like I watched 5 episodes of Broad City last night, so I'm a good ally.
Yeah,
I think that
they had Hillary Clinton on their show, so maybe not.
Ooh, not in season 1 though, so it didn't get to that part.
What an L. I loved that show. And I didn't like watch the whole thing, but
what
like,
is this show? I've never heard of
it's called
this.
Broad City. It's about two like girls in New York.
Two broads at the city.
It kind of started like literally Yas Queen. Like I believe came from that show, but also probably like
That's definitely gay.
probably the gay community. But I guess they popularized it.
It's like I met
The
community.
pipeline goes like
women keep taking stuff from the gays. That's what I've been
It's a
saying.
thing, right?
Yeah, they just keep stealing it all.
yeah. We
Like
are,
fucking guys.
The thing
Ooh,
is,
they did
They
take
stole that from gays.
you gotta pick
Give
which
it-
side you're on.
give it back.
Give the guys back
Give me
to
back.
the gays.
Give us back the meat.
What's ours?
Give
Yeah.
back what's ours. And it's other
Can
guys'
men get
meat.
one? Could men get one for once?
Just one time, I want a W. But yeah, they had Hillary Clinton on the show, and it was pretty cringe.
Did not
Yeah.
know that.
That's tough.
What was he gonna say? Whatever. Yeah, Eamon suck. You can't trust these hoes. I'm your Cinderella.
Just level with
You're
me.
my forever.
Do you want me to bait it down to the wire?
It's more that you can have fun and you can also compete at the same time.
I would have
But at
fun.
the end of the day, it's got to be a good thing to put on stream.
My
Always.
fear was that I did not trust myself to hold. So when I had that lead, I think my lead at the maximum point was like 7 points. And even then, I like lacked faith in myself to get through the rest of the content. So that's why I was so scared.
Interesting.
I mean, you probably were right to win because I think if you got hit twofold by the fish, you wouldn't be here.
I think I'd
You'd be seeing stars.
Dude,
You
the
couldn't
fish
take a
was
hit from a
fucking-
fish.
First of all, Nick Yingling doesn't know how to thaw
It's
meat.
not
apparently.
Nick Yingling's
No, it
fault.
is.
No,
It
it
actually
is.
is.
Nick
It's not.
left the fish. He left a frozen fish on the counter, just there to
I
thaw.
do think
For an
Yingling
hour.
probably shouldn't have put it in the freezer. That was bold.
He did?
Well, yeah. Why
But
do you
I-
think it was frozen?
I said the glow stick thing on the pod, didn't I?
yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
No, I don't think you did.
No.
Nick Yingling was holding a glow stick that was not cracked, and he's staring at it like it's a hieroglyphic.
Yeah, like an amulet.
And he looks at me and he says, "How do you turn it on?"
God bless his
I-
heart.
And I was
don't
like,
know.
"Bro, what?"
He drives a car.
He drives a vehicle.
Yeah.
Just put
I
the
don't
fish
like
in
that.
warm water.
or just leave it like out.
I think when it's that far gone, it's GG. It's like defrosting a turkey. We don't know how to do it yet.
What?
It's never been done.
People
no one's
do that.
No one's done it.
People defrost
not
turkeys
in water. It's never been done.
I feel like every microwave just has the thaw button on it.
I think that's
or
fake.
defrost.
I do think there's a line between putting the fish in the microwave, which would probably ruin life here for about a week.
Dude, imagine if the fish was just warm, soft, and stinky. And then we did it. We can run it back. We can fish it out of the dumpster and go do it again.
You have to in the dumpster?
Dude, it's going to be so hot tomorrow. We'll just let it air out tomorrow,
Dude,
and we'll run it back.
I almost threw
You can
up
hit me with...
For the fish, you mean?
throwing stuff out in the dumpster.
That was nasty.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking nasty. The
Nasty
trash
butt
has been
stuff.
sitting for weeks.
It's been hot, messy trash. We got disconnected.
Yeah, I had it on auto pay, and they still didn't take our good hard-earned
Waste
money.
management fucked us.
Yeah.
So we had to buy a dumpster and throw it in. Me and Yingling, we were in the dirt today.
Oh yeah.
We had to pull the trash out of the trash can to put it in the dumpster.
Why didn't you just make him do it?
Because I don't like making my personal assistant do tasks that I think are deplorable without me in it. I will be in the weeds with him. I'll never make him do it by himself.
Really?
Yeah, I do all the dirty tasks with him.
I think kids should work.
What?
I think we should make kids work,
Nick,
and they should wear little
like
business
children?
suits, and we should put them to work.
Nick Yingling has the mind of a child, and he needs to be put to work.
What is, okay, these are two separate thoughts.
We need him to mature.
What, and he's going to mature from work?
From working.
When did you first
Hard.
get a job?
I was 14. I washed dishes in a deli.
Is that legal?
No, in Colorado it was legal.
Mm.
I think for the amount of time I worked, but there wasn't enough money in payroll. I didn't get paid for the whole summer. My mom was pissed.
How, and you still did it?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I was just waiting for my check. It was crazy.
And it never came.
Well, it finally came at the end because my mom
there you
yelled
go.
at him.
Dude, my first job, I was making pizza, and at some point, I just started getting one shift a week. And I was like, this kind of sucks, but I hate my job. So I'm like simultaneously not complaining, but confused. And then I stopped getting shifts.
Yeah.
But they never fired me.
Yeah, they'll like it's like this slow fire.
I think I'm still working
They
there.
take you off the schedule.
Technically
Yeah, maybe.
still.
I bet I could go back and just be like, where's my fucking
Can I get
tips?
a shift?
You get a W-2 every year. You're just like $0. Yes, sir.
They did the same thing at Dairy Queen. They never hard fired people. They just stopped scheduling people, and then eventually you kind of like, wait, what's going on?
It's like breaking up with your girlfriend or boyfriend by ghosting them
Yeah.
instead of doing it.
By
is
starting
crazy.
to text them like once
Smokes.
every couple days, once every few days.
Start picking fights. Start talking about fucking, you know what? I don't think I like blizzards that much right now. I'm just whatever.
They're not that good.
And then you just kind of don't show up.
You know what I've been watching is I've been watching the TV show Fuckboy Island.
You have.
What is that?
I'm almost. It's a reality TV show.
The British one?
Nope, it's American, and
It's called that.
it's called Fboy Island. They don't say fuck on the
Okay.
show ever.
HBO Max original, right?
HBO Max original, and the concept is it's basically a dating show. It's kind of like a Shot of Love, a little bit. You remember Shot of Love? Tequila.
Flavor of Love.
There's both.
Or I Love New York.
It depends who the person is. Shot of Love with Tequila.
I know.
There's a British island dating show. It's very popular.
Love
Love
Island.
Island.
Is it like that?
Yes, I think.
It's just a dating show.
I've been watching
Yeah,
about
but
Love Island this
the
season.
gimmick is there's a bunch of guys and there's 3 girls, and half of the guys are F-boys, self-proclaimed. So they write into the show like, I want to be on the show, I'm a fuckboy. Half the other guys are nice guys, self-proclaimed.
Dude, that is so cringe.
Wait.
Yeah, here it is. And so the girls have to decide who they want to be in love with for the rest of their
Whoa, look at
life.
that guy's abs.
But if they pick a fuckboy on accident at the end of the show, the fuckboy can choose to take $100,000 or the girl.
Or he can just cheat on her anyway.
So it's kind of like lover host.
Wait,
Right.
are the nice guys also hot?
They're all hot. Everyone on the show is really hot.
I feel like that defeats the purpose
Well, I don't
of the
think the
show.
fuckboys are outing themselves.
Well, I think the normal guys don't take the $100,000. They don't have a choice, right?
Because they're nice guys. Yeah, they don't get.
So
they
they're
don't
just
get the
there
money.
to like date them and then cheat on them later.
And then the and then the fuckboys are like, no, babe, I love you for real though. And then when the show's over, they're probably gonna take the money.
Take the
Yeah.
cash.
It's
Okay,
just, it is
okay.
lover host.
Yeah, it's
It's
Poppy
lover
Day.
Man,
host.
Austin or Raj,
Yeah,
sorry.
we should please.
Wait, what's up with that?
Say his Christian
pay
name, Raj.
respects to the OG. He was on some.
Yeah, it was hype.
What I was thinking is the host is this woman, Nikki Glazer. I actually don't know.
Glacier, like the
and I
ice.
was like, I don't know who this host is. So I looked it up. She's a comedian and she has a podcast. And I was like, oh, I'll look at her podcast. And ours is a lot bigger. So I deduced from critical thinking, we could have a reality TV show and it would be successful.
that.
Yeah, based on the idea of like if you want to host, if you want to have your host of your show someone who people watch, we kind of fit that bill, which is
We
funny.
have more view and more subscriber,
Well,
and
then the
also no one on the
host.
show is famous.
The host of the show.
Presumably the host is not the producer.
Sure, but she's the most famous person
You're
on
wrong.
the show.
She is the executive producer of the show and the host.
That's crazy.
We could have a reality TV show, and I'm thinking we start brainstorming.
Should we stop taking distributions and instead try to fund a reality show?
I think it's a good investment.
I don't think we can.
What?
Because these two chuckle fucks like spending it the moment they get it.
Nope.
You do spend it the moment
Have
you
it
get
not
it.
true.
You hit
Been
up
spent.
the Jareds like Kanye.
Mhm.
Been
You
spent.
hit up the Jareds like Subway sandwiches.
They're fresh. It's
Louis
not
V
true, though.
day one.
If
Mhm.
anything, he's spending more because his rent is like
Yeah.
4 times
No.
higher than ours.
My rent is high, but my bitch is low.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
You're so
I
low.
don't
You have
know.
no crypto.
Fuck yeah,
No
baby.
crypto. Oh, well, okay. This is true. But if we all stop spending all at once, then we can make a reality show. Who wants to be a yardigan?
I know how to get him on board.
Oh.
You know?
What is the concept?
It's a reality TV show, but it's animated like Total Drama Island, but it's
Ooh.
anime. And we make a deal with Crunchyroll.
Ooh.
Now he's on board.
Smart.
Easy. We make the food look like Ghibli. 'cause
Yeah.
we know the kids love it.
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
Keep going.
And they're all like 1,000 years old. But you know,
But
they don't look. They look way.
but like
younger.
there's a lot of like old Japanese guys watching this on the train, if you know what I'm saying.
They look way
boop.
younger than they should be.
Big boobs.
Who knows?
Well,
Who knows?
All
I
right,
mean, not these
it's-
particular 1,000-year-olds.
Hey, in the boardroom, it's called fan service. In the boardroom.
It's Aiden. He doesn't know he's on the show. He's just at his desk, and we keep sending in women, and he just ignores them.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's the concept.
Or in increasingly scary situations happen around Aiden, and he increasingly doesn't notice
And he
them.
doesn't hear it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And it's like, finally, it's like an elephant from like the circus. It's
I
just
bet-
trampling the office behind
Every
him.
scene is like Stan Lee's cameo in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Sorry, not a nerd. We're gonna keep going. So I think we could bring back Silent Library.
What is that like the penis game?
You don't remember that show? It was like an MTV show.
Penis.
It's a Japanese show.
The teacher here.
No,
Did
isn't
you
it
hear
American?
that?
No.
Okay, now you go, Eamon.
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's American.
Japanese.
Or maybe it was a parody. It's American.
What is Silent Library?
It's like you're like in a room and you can't laugh, but they keep trying to make you laugh.
It is like the penis game.
Yeah.
You should have just said
Well,
that.
no. The penis game is who says it the loudest without getting caught.
Yeah, but
Oh,
sometimes,
you're so
Find
wrong.
the OG.
sometimes you.
You're
I
so
wait. Oh, the series is based on one of the segments in
I
a
said
popular
Silent Library.
Japanese variety show,
Downtown Nogeki no Tsukai ya Arahan
which
Hende.
means
There's two
Silent
exclamation
Library.
points. They shouldn't have added 2 exclamation points. The name's already long enough.
It is crazy. To
Silent
do that.
That stands for
Nogeki.
Silent Library. That's actually just library.
That's it's so long. Japanese is such an interesting language.
Downtown, we aren't errand boys. What the fuck?
Downtown must be a company. Like downtown's.
Yeah,
possessive.
it's like presented by Downtown.
We aren't
Records.
errand boys.
We could do anything, bro. We have pull, and we have don't kick the fireplace because you're angry.
What the heck?
You don't kick the fireplace because you're angry. Okay, you weren't invited to YLYL.
I know.
You're bad at content. We got hit by fish. Okay,
We're all fucked up.
we're all
We're fucked up.
Maybe the Scooby-Doo taught us that the real monsters were underneath the mask.
Yo,
When I'm fucked up, I'm the real me.
that's
so-
what the fucking libs have to figure out.
The libs don't
Mhm.
know that
The real monsters are under the mask.
are under the Disney Channel masks.
Anyway, I think we
But,
should. I
yeah,
think we should do a
we
reality
could do
TV
whatever
show.
we want, dude. We could do a reality show. We could do a
Yeah.
fucking. Let's do a comic book where Aiden is fucking jacked and has a 9-inch wiener, and then there's a
It's like,
there's a
what else?
manga.
What else happens?
There's a manga called Dick Fight Island.
That's
What?
true. That's true.
You know about
What
this?
is
Yeah.
it? Do they fight with their dicks?
Yeah.
Could my dick like be curved too? Like
Yeah,
There's
okay,
also
like
the
the Wanted.
boob
That's your.
Volley- or
That's your
ass
like.
volleyball one.
You're like Waluigi. Like that's your special.
Can you show them
Wow.
ass volleyball, Zipper? Have you guys seen ass volleyball?
No.
I can
What?
imagine what it is.
Imagine it's about like the future and like guns.
is this the English title for Haikyuu?
No, there's like an anime where they play volleyball like Haikyuu, but on the beach, but with their asses.
I'm gonna look up Hamtaro Rule 34.
Come on.
Dude, I remember this because I would see this game in Blockbuster growing up, and I would always wonder. It was like an M-rated like anime volleyball game where they're on the beach and they all have
it's
their
weird
tits
3D?
out, but they
Dead or
play
Alive
volleyball.
Extreme Beach Volleyball.
Yeah.
And it was DOA was a fighting game series, which was really interesting. So they took a fighting game series, took all the female characters from it, and then put them in a volleyball game. And you know what? People said the gameplay was good.
Yeah.
So think about that. Hamtaro Rule 34. Oh, it's real.
Ew,
oh,
you looked that up?
Yeah, of course it's real.
It's so gross.
That's the whole
Jesus
idea.
Show me,
Dude, are
show
you
me.
watching?
No.
Are
You
you
shouldn't
looking at
have
a
seen that.
small-
No.
Yeah, this is it.
They're
This
like
is it.
they're little hamsters. Okay.
This is
Do
the
they
anime.
play with their asses?
I think they maybe they fight with their asses. Oh yeah,
and
they
their
fight.
boobs?
Yeah.
That was nipple.
That just said boobs.
Hey Archie, make sure to edit that out so we don't lose our fucking our
Wait,
livelihoods.
where'd it go?
That's crazy.
Dude, you know what I found out? If we talk about STANZ in this podcast, he'll pull it up on stream.
Oh
But
really?
he will react raw, so we can say whatever we want, and
That's
he'll have to react live to us.
kind of cool. So we could do anything we want right
we
now.
can. We could also hold this power, but this is a power that we could exercise at any
The
point.
funniest thing I ever saw STANZ do was it was the first time I met him, and it was actually before Genesis. He just came and he hung out with Ludwig, and I was like, oh, he's like a fucking business guy, whatever. Genji. We were at a restaurant. It was like a nice upscale vegan place. Pulled down his pants. Okay, takes his nuts skin, right, his nutsack skin, and stretches it out like a canvas, like in the army, like a cot.
Right.
Okay. He takes a Skittle.
I remember this.
Why it was a blue package, the tropical ones. You remember this?
Yeah.
And he found the one he
I
likes.
remember he pulled out the purple Skittle, and I was like, purple Skittle? He's like, tropical bag. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep. And he pulls it and he puts it in the center of his outstretched nutsack skin, and then pulls it down like some sort of medieval trebuchet, and then pulls it, and then the tension releases and it bounces all the way across the table, hits a waitress right in the head.
No shot.
She just kind of itched her head. It wasn't like it was like a fly.
She didn't really even notice.
Yeah, but it was still super.
And he went,
impressive.
that's amore. And I
Yeah.
said, there's a better thing to say there probably, but still funny all around.
It was weird 'cause it was like an 80% complete bit, but he did that. That was crazy.
Thanks for unpausing STANZ, you piece of shit.
I did not do this.
I didn't. Okay. And then, no, he'll probably be like something like, look, I mean, she thought it was funny. The waitress thought it was funny.
Yeah, I might have done that.
I like new stance. He's been rocking the big gold chain like he grew up on O Block. That's good. I think it's a good look.
That's tight.
That's a Ludwig move. Big
Is
ass
it?
chain. Yeah.
The chain?
You literally wore a turtleneck and chain like a couple.
Yeah, I feel like
weeks ago.
STANZ didn't own a turtleneck till Ludwig wore one. I'm gonna say that.
Interesting.
I'm gonna say it right now, raw.
I feel like weirdly it's become more Stains' look than your look though.
Oh,
It does fit. It stands better.
Because you escaped it. You went in this
Yeah.
weird leather jacket arc
I
and
kind
got
of
away
moved
from
on
turtlenecks.
from the turtlenecks.
Yeah.
Because they're not all-arounders. They're very seasonal.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't really feel great
And
in
we
the
live
summer.
in Los Angeles.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of seasons.
dude,
in
it's
LA.
fucking hot right now.
Dude.
It's really
going on
hot.
over
It's so
there,
hot. I
man?
got the hiccups.
You got
bears.
hiccups now. You
I
got the hot hook, the hot cups.
I got the hot cups.
You know,
bears.
hickey bears.
Damn, bro.
Hot cups is what they call my fucking nipples.
My nipple. They call them hot cups.
I don't think they do that. I don't think they do that. It is hot. You know where it's not hot? Panama.
Oh shit! You went to Panama.
What a
It's not
segue.
hot in Panama right now?
It's actually beautiful. It was beautiful there.
Well, beautiful means
Why were you in Panama?
is
Gorgeous.
independent of temperature.
Huh?
And beautiful is
It
independent.
was
of
just
temperature.
like breezy. It was it's very small country that's surrounded by water.
Say la vie, baby.
Hey, is Panama a third world country? Yes or no? No one say anything.
No.
I don't know. I don't know the metric. Don't ask me questions about things.
We've moved past that term as a society.
Have we? Is it old now?
It's
Pejorative.
developing.
Developing
developing.
nations. That's it.
All right.
Actually,
That's
that's
a
probably
second
still
world
not
Is
great.
country.
Panama?
France.
I don't know.
Second world?
Yeah.
Is it because they don't shower?
Yeah. It's because they don't shower,
Second
but
world
they
is
still
Utah.
kiss each other on the side of their cheeks.
Yeah.
Utah and New
Utah,
Zealand, where all the
France,
DCOMs are filmed.
Second world, just Columbus, Ohio.
Italy.
Pocatello.
All right, so you went to Panama.
Mhm.
Who cares?
What do you-
Next.
It was cool. I filmed MrBeast video.
Half our viewers don't know where Panama is. The other half from
Okay,
Panama.
you don't pull up a map, Zipper. Pull up a
Like-
map of the world without country names. No,
Obviously,
No!
obviously, I know where Panama is. It's where the fucking canal is.
I don't think you would know it.
I literally do.
You said, and I quote, "Who's Messi?"
Yeah, that's different. That's
It's
across the pond.
different.
What was the country you didn't know though? There was a country.
Fucking,
Anything besides the USA?
Where is
I don't know, a lot
Is
of
it
countries.
Do
Switzerland?
you think you could find
Switzerland's not
Jordan
bad
on a
with
map?
banana, though.
Jordan is.
Yeah, bro, that's the homie. He's
No.
he's like in Long Beach.
Is it the Middle East?
Can you pull
Dude,
a map
we
real
were
quick?
gonna go
pull
there.
Pull up a
Yeah.
map. I want Slime to
I don't
point
need to know
Jordan.
where I'm going to get on a plane, Aiden.
That's you should maybe though.
Why?
Just like for cultural.
I
and-
just need to know how long it takes.
Think about where we were gonna go after, and then you could figure it out.
Yeah, we were gonna go. Oh, Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Aiden were gonna go to Palestine. We ended up not doing it.
Why did you not go again?
Because of COVID, couldn't confidently book the tickets at the time.
You can go now. You guys
Okay.
can travel the world.
Kind of hype.
Yeah, not with Nick Yingling.
We want to see where Jesus Christ died.
Did he die in Palestine?
No, in Jordan? I think it's in Jordan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan's house.
Damn, dude, the Rager was that hard.
Yeah.
Fucking, dude, Christ was crazy.
Bro, Jesus fucking dude, rest in
Dude,
peace.
he can make
bro.
a bong out of anything.
He would have fit it right in at ASU.
He
That's all I'll
would've,
say.
Bro, remember
was
he's
nuts,
like,
dude.
bro, check this shit out. He gets up, he gets in the T-pose, he dies.
Oh, fuck,
And then like 5 minutes
dude.
later, he just came back, bro.
He
That
was
was
nuts.
crazy.
That was
Yeah.
always his party trick. That was always his party trick.
The Zoomer Jesus would just eat a bunch of Xanax and then wake up.
yeah.
Sad.
Thanks for that one.
Wait, what were we talking about?
The
We
Jordan?
went to
Uncle?
Panama.
I went to Panama. I filmed my third MrBeast video.
Third.
So it was awkward.
You're his little piggy.
Why is it awkward?
It's just hard to film a video like that
Why?
because they literally.
Tell us about your
Because
problems.
they chop it up so much? Is that why you aren't aware of what's going to
We
go
are in
into it?
Panama. And then the guy behind's like, we're in Panama? And the white text pops up, and then that's it, bro. It's easy.
It's
Sponsored by
24 hours
Grubhub.
of living, and then they use it for 90 seconds of the video.
Really?
And it's just weird. Without giving the spoiler for what the video was, yeah, that's what they do. And so it's like
It's like a movie ratio.
you have to kind of be weirdly on for a stretch when any moment could be used because they're like constantly filming, which
I'm
I find
always on.
weird.
I'm
So the
Not
always,
problem-
true.
The problem is that you're not always on.
Yeah,
I'm always on.
that's not true.
Dude, tell him I'm always on.
He's always on.
What about when you're lying
That's
down
the
on
problem,
your floor and watching Elden Ring lore?
Well, if you had to come in and okay, I'm not on if I'm
Bang!
if I'm not
What'd you say?
if I'm
Oh,
literally
I'm not on?
if I'm literally
I
alone.
thought you were always on, bro.
if I'm literally
but
alone.
you just said I'm not on.
Is this your W?
This is a W for me.
That is crazy.
Bold.
I don't know whose side to take here. They're both making good points.
Oh god damn it.
Well, what I mean
Listen,
more
I am
so is
always
it's
on,
the
that's
same
all I'm
thing.
saying.
It's the same thing.
Sure.
It's the same thing.
Look, if I walk into his room with a phone on, I'm doing a bit. He will always do the bit.
right.
I'm never going to be like, dude, not now. Ever.
But then what? The camera? He was in the room for your the whole day.
Then I'm on.
just in the corner.
Then I'm fucking on.
I no.
Yes,
he's
you
on. I'm
don't-
gonna
on.
put a GoPro in your fucking house.
And
wanna
we'll
be
do it.
on
I'm
the-
gonna put
I
you
will-
in a
I will
box.
film myself for 24 hours.
I would love to watch a condensed version of that.
Oh.
That was edited down,
So you want me to be Mr. Beast?
bite-sized format.
The phase house challenge, but it's just Anthony alone in a mansion.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Yeah, I'd be on.
And I want you to upload it like Nade shot, unedited and raw.
Dude.
You're unedited and raw.
He's such a clown. I
Fine.
can't handle it.
What's the problem with Nade, man?
He's
Bro,
such.
why are you
Okay.
dogging my mans?
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm wrong. Go ahead, Damon. Tell him.
I think
Speak your shit.
when it's all said and done, Frosty was being maybe a little cringe. You know, it sounds
Oh yeah.
sounds like he was just a young kid with a lot of opportunity who didn't know how to take full advantage of it.
We're pretty behind on this one, but I watched his stream
But-
explaining everything that went down, and he starts it off really strong. Like,
Yeah.
he comes out like, bro, I'm about to fucking break open the Matrix for y'all. Like, you guys don't realize how fucked over we got. And I'm like, okay, I don't know. I don't really know what's going on, but I
Yeah.
want to learn from you. And the more he talked, I was just like, I feel like you're self-snitching.
The one
Because he's like, bro.
telling all his business.
He's like, bro, the contract said 95%. And then Nade makes a video. Here, the contract says 85. And he's like, bro, same number.
That's actually,
It's
if
like
I
they're-
may, a 10% difference.
It's like they're at, and the
It's
whole chat's
different.
just like, bro, what? Those are different. He's
It's
like,
also crazy he did the number one L that people do when they do like these tell-alls is he had chat.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
Chat is the worst.
Yeah, I remember when Point Crow and Small Meat were beefing.
Yeah, and we were watching it.
Yeah, and it was
Dude.
it was like, yo, take the fucking chat off, bro. You put it in emote only for your own damn sake.
Point Crow was like talking about his side, and then Chad would be like, "Well, what about this?" And be like, well, "Okay, we're gonna get to that."
It was hard.
Yeah, it just derails it too much.
When Frost was doing his stream, or Frost, am I sure?
Let's just decide it's Froste.
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 I feel like every viewer was just a Nade fan. Because like every time he'd say something, he got fact checked in like seconds.
Well, yeah, because he had 24K viewers. That dude had 400 before.
But the least you could do before you go live or start tweeting like that is fucking just check your sources.
Dude,
say 85.
He's like they forced us to come to LA. It's
Wait, didn't he say?
Great.
I was wondering if there was a response to this because the one thing I saw that I had sympathy for is he said that they had to move into a house that was within 10 to 15 minutes of Nate Shot's house, which admittedly does make it way more expensive. Because I was like, okay, you guys didn't have to move to LA. Like you could go be in fucking Ontario or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And that's that or Orange County, like somewhere that's a little bit cheaper at the least. But did they have to be within? If that is true, if they had to be that close to Nate Shot's house, which is more in LA, then that I can see how that fucks you a bit because now you're forced into a scenario where you have to pay like much more rent, and there's 4 people living, so you can't get a small like.
I don't know, bro. When you're DoorDashing all your meals.
It's interesting because like
I totally agree.
I think getting like a livable wage to be able to like not have to work at fucking McDonald's and like actual like work a job you hate is people would literally shoot someone in the head for that opportunity.
They been paying $60K or some shit. Like wasn't it?
Yeah,
like,
they were getting
pretty
$60K,
good?
but it also depends if they were like actual employees with like benefits because if you're an employee,
not.
if not, then it is a little more tough. I will say, but like you're still getting a pretty sweet deal, all things considered. So I don't know. It's like, damn, dude, just you, the thing is, you just have to look at it like a normal human being would, not like someone who has chosen to be a gamer from like the hand of God.
Yeah, I feel like it's a handout and it's not an enormous one. It's one that you can take and like leverage to build the rest of your career off of. But they were all like, yes, it's over. We've made it.
Well, it seems like one of the
Yeezys on and we're streaming now.
And we did it now.
I didn't know Classify was one of them. Like I didn't really know who the people were in the mob. And until like this came up, and Classify kind of like popped off. He's successful now.
We should go to 100 Thieves and ask to be the mob too.
Yeah, it could be us.
And they don't get any ownership, but they get to say they're part of a funny joke that we're doing.
They get to have someone that's actually funny on their content team.
I made a deck one time.
I know. Hey, Andrew's on their content team.
Oh, but in front of the camera.
Okay.
I made a deck one time to try to get on 100 Thieves.
Really?
Yeah, Atrac and STANZ made it for me like 4 years ago.
When you were a baby bear?
When I was a baby bear with 200 viewers.
You also tried to get on a reality TV show.
That was before I really even streamed.
I know.
I think you'd be so good on a reality TV show.
I think so too, but I did it because me and my ex, and this is like 5 years ago, watched this dating show called Are You the One?
Shout out Voldemort.
Where everyone does like a quiz,
and
then you are paired up with someone. You have to find who your match is in a house of like, 10 guys, 10 girls. And if you get the wrong one, like it's like
Among Us.
Yes.
Like
you have to find your imposter.
Bro, we should make Among Us in real life.
That has been done.
And everyone's got a big ass bone in their body.
Sorry to say, James Charles did it.
And someone will be sus. Oh, it's like James Charles and everyone else is 16. He's the imposter.
That's a room full of
always the imposter.
Yeah, he's
room
just
full of 6-year-olds, one 19-year-old has to find out who's
It's just his house.
Yeah. He has to find the one person that's actually gay, not straight. He's like, I keep
they're all
losing.
straight. That's the secret. They're all straight. Oh man.
Yeah. So I
James Charles.
Go on.
Dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
You really do have it all, don't you?
I applied for the game show the reality show that we watched after we broke up, and then they hit me up. They hit me back, and they were like, because I posed it because you need like a story. And I was like, I'm an online gamer.
Did you send in like a video thing or like was it written?
I think it was mostly written, and then you needed pictures, and then I think like a minute video.
I want to read that.
I would love to see the video. Yo, what's up? My name is Ludwig Ogren. I would totally love to be on a reality show.
But the friends call me Durs. Because this is
after
college.
this period. You guys don't even know what I was
calling
calling
you.
you.
You could have been our generation's Ken.
You guys were
I did call
Breslyn.
you Durs. Yeah, I remember Breslyn. Breslyn, Durs.
You were with Breslyn.
Kathy. And Fuckface.
Yep.
We called him Fuckface. That guy was a train wreck. He was not in a good.
Okay.
That was Dale.
Yeah, Bam Margera's rap name is Fuckface Unstoppable.
That's
Good
right.
one.
That's a good one.
Pretty tight.
That was
You know what
my-
I want? So I'm gonna look at the camera for this. Rob Deerdeck, I know you're watching.
Not true.
Get Ludwig on ridiculousness. This is my one time.
That'd be hype.
It's all I want.
Your one
This
time.
is your one time.
This is my one time.
You
I want.
certainly used your one time.
I've not used my one time.
I mean, I'm not keeping anyone's one time in my pocket.
I want Ludwig on ridiculousness, and I want him to meet Chanel West Cone.
Dude.
You smoke weed with Chanel West Coast?
This is what I want you to do.
Only if Yingling was
I
there.
want you to stand up. I want you to run over to Stilo Brim while he's slowing something down. I want you to see what he's doing. I want proof.
I want to know.
I want
if
proof as he's actually doing it.
Yeah.
How is he
maybe
putting graphics on the screen? Huh?
I'll find out.
He's like
If he lets me
computer.
on.
That's what I want. Rob
Rob
Deerdeck.
lets me on.
Everyone blow up Rob Deerdeck. for
Rob Deerdeck.
Ludwig on ridiculousness.
Also, are you
Don't add me.
bald?
Hashtag Ludwig on
You
ridiculousness.
always wear a
Take
hat,
the
so
hat
I'm
off.
wondering
Is there
if,
a rat under it?
like, it's always a big flat brim cap, and like, are you bald?
Are you bald? But is there still a rat who's doing nothing?
There's a rat that just
I'm
smoked
just wondering if there's rats in you.
The rat's just there like I used to do so much. It's all gone. I can no longer work.
Rat's autopiloting. Those
Ratatouille 2, but the
ridiculousness.
guy's going bald, and it's fracturing the relationship.
Yeah, because the rat's cold now.
Yeah, and every time he pulls a hair, it pulls out.
That is kind of sad. Ratatouille can't happen for bald guys.
Yeah, it's baldophobic.
Because they don't have controllers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just
They
have to
cannot-
fucking.
they
Actually,
can't
maybe
use
they
the
play it like the bongos. And maybe that's the way it works. But even then, it's got to be annoying. What's up? You guys might have noticed my sock is off. And that's because when the sock come off.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Well, I looked at your foot.
What's
is
wrong
what?
with my foot?
Dude.
That's you.
Ew, no, it's discolored.
That's you.
Stop.
That's
Stop. You
mean.
need socks for that.
You know,
I hope you're wearing underwear, too.
I got you.
What?
I can cover him with MeUndies.
Why would you?
Because they sent us underwear, and we're gonna put him on his feet like a little, like his feet has a wiener.
Nick,
Oh, it's like
you're
a little-
being ridiculous. Why would you cover his feet with
Well,
underwear?
I haven't opened it, but I'm excited because they always send us fun little cool stuff. And
It's MeUndies. All they sell is underwear, Nick.
The thing-
Ludwig thinks all they sell is underwear.
That's funny because they don't. They sell you bralettes, which could also go on my feet, but also socks, which do go on your feet normal wise. They also give you new colors and patterns
It's
each
Tiffany
week,
colored.
and it's Tiffany colored. That must be someone that works there, which
Tiffany
is cool.
blue.
Yeah, this is her skin. She's been dead a while.
Put
Undie time. We're gonna put them on your feet
Put it
now.
on my foot.
It's
No, slide it on sexual style.
Well, don't
Slide
even
it on.
Do all. Whoa.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not giving you mish after this.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna fucking
Wow.
go. I'm gonna go crazy.
come on, man.
If that looks like something you guys want to be part of,
Yes,
then you
sir.
guys can get 20% off on your first purchase with free standard shipping and free returns when you go to meundies.com/theyard.
Yes,
MeUndies.com/the
The
yard.
yard.
And you can get up to 20% off.
Yeah, but
That's
only
quite a
on
lot.
their underwear, socks, and bralettes.
Here's the thing about the underwear, socks, and bralettes from MeUndies that are made from human skin. Sometimes, maybe we can't know, but it's that the fabric is sustainable.
Dude, this is freaking stretchy.
And you know what?
You know what it is? You know what it is?
What is it?
It's stretchy as heck.
It's stretchy as crud.
As crud and as
I'm freaking losing my mind right now.
Yeah.
Check this out. Check this out.
is
Yo,
what
hold
your
on,
actual-
Let me see. Aiden.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh my God.
Look at
That's freaking stretchy and
This is-
breathable.
this
You know
is-
what it is? It's because they use signature micromodal fabric.
That's
Mr. Krabs
sustainable.
could wear
That is
these.
sustainable, breathable.
Let me
And-
have it. Let me have it.
You can get
Well,
it.
it's
You
stretchy,
can
I
get
guess.
it
Let me have
in
it.
small, large,
Don't
or
put your
4XL.
shoes in. Don't.
Why is he
Why
4XL?
am I
You've seen the
4XL, dude?
picture.
I have seen the picture.
Anyway,
Oh.
it's 100%
How would it work?
satisfaction guaranteed when you go to meundies.com/theyard and get 20% off.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. If you guys want to support MeUndies, fucking run it.
You know what
baby.
I'm thinking? Maybe I'm not going to save money on underwear. Said
Wait,
nobody.
let me see it. Let me see it right now. Hold on. Let me see it really quick. Oh my God. It's right behind me, isn't it?
You're being so freaking crazy right now. You're being so freaking crazy.
Did they
What the
want
heck?
us to fucking have it right behind me? Isn't it?
Oh my, dude.
Wait.
Turn around. Anyway, so check out meundies.com/the yard.
If the underwear is there, then where are you?
I've
Who's
got
driving the boat?
Wait.
Oh, we should go back to the podcast.
Oh man, we can't win.
I-
Me and Rob can't win.
You and Rob together.
Yeah, me and Rob
back
Deerdeck.
against the wall.
Back against the wall, doing 360 flips and being bald. and old.
You'll never do a 360 flip in your life.
Me?
Ever.
Maybe.
You'll die never doing it ever.
Don't say
Damn,
This
that.
is what
was
Mike did to
brutal.
me.
Really?
I'm trying to incite you. I'm trying to put some
Whoa,
some
it does
love
light
in
a
your heart.
fire. I started thinking immediately.
Don't
I was
you just
like,
want to do
I
it
could
right
fucking
now?
I could grind fucking.
What is
for-
a 360
Tray
flip?
flip. It's
Oh,
so it's the board spins at 360
yeah.
and you also kick flip it.
So it does like a. It's if you've seen the Disney Channel original movie Cloud 9, it's one of those.
The varial with an extra spin.
So, what was I gonna say?
Have you haven't seen Cloud 9?
I've never seen Cloud 9.
We watched it last night. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
It's like a world where every man hates women.
Yeah,
And all they want to do
like,
is snowboard.
Oh, is it like
It's a
Teeth?
snowboarding
Is it
movie.
like Disney Channel, but Disney Channel's Teeth? Have you
No.
seen Teeth?
No, Teeth is the one with
Oh,
the
the
girl
vagina?
and the vagina.
Yeah,
has
where
teeth in it.
every man in the movie is evil.
No,
Oh,
basically
really?
the movie's about what's her name, Dove Cameron, who's apparently famous.
She's 55
got-
million Instagram
She has like
followers.
40 million Instagram
What?
followers.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I know her.
Oh,
There you go.
how do you?
Brunette.
No,
Did
Did she go the
she's
Gwyneth?
blonde in the movie, but I
did
think
she go
she's
the
brunette now.
Gwyneth route? Like, does she have like a makeup company or something?
We don't
We
know.
can't figure it out. We
didn't-
tried
she,
really
like,
hard.
We
Gwyneth
didn't, no,
Paltrow
we
does
didn't
not
try
have
really
I think
hard.
she-
Yeah, she teaches people how to like put eggs in
She
their
sells
vagina into yoga,
vagina-scented
which
candles.
is kind of like makeup.
They make wax vaginas.
It's makeup for the soul.
Can you show me
Yes,
Dove?
And the
and
pussy.
your vagina.
I think she's a singer now. Like she has music.
Yeah, either way, she's just like a really successful this is her. Anyway, she was in a Disney Channel original movie called Cloud 9. Mango's not even in it.
Yeah, which is fucked up. And the movie's about
Or
how
Jack.
the movie starts out. She's like, I'm a snowboarder, but I'm a girl in a league of a lot of guys. But I snowboard in the girl category. But I'm goated and I win competitions. And you're kind of like, dope. DCOM establishing that women can do sports. That's good because they don't usually do that.
True.
And then fast forward like 10 minutes, it's revealed that everyone in the movie is trolling her and all her competitions are fake. And there's not actually any women competing against her, and then she hasn't actually won anything ever.
And her
her
boyfriend-
dad, who's the CEO in Better Call Saul,
True.
is like, yeah, you actually suck at that. And she's like, oh, and she cries.
It's pretty crazy.
Then she works at a dog store instead of snowboarding, where she meets her dream boy, who's a goated snowboarder, but he went for the Cloud 9, which is a big move, and he did an epic fail. And that's what they called it.
Stop.
It's so.
You just watched the movie.
I'm gonna do the whole movie. I'm gonna do the whole movie.
He's very excited about Cloud
Well,
9.
'cause
Okay.
it could just be a real move. They could just say an actual one.
Dude, it was
There's
funny.
no way the moves they're saying in the movie are real
Yeah,
moves.
it's weird. Like they just could have. I was joking that they could have just talked to someone who snowboards to
they
get
could have
info.
Googled
Because
Snowboard.
real
Yeah.
snowboard moves also have ridiculous names, so you could just use a real one, like the McTwist.
Maybe they made this move and it's real now.
You know what
It's-
though? They said method in it, and that's a
They
real
did
move.
say method,
That is
That's a
so
real
maybe
move.
we're
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah.
Can
and we're
I-
not based.
Offer a suggestion.
No,
No
This
suggestions
would have
from you.
blown your mind.
I'm just kidding, Ludwig.
This
I
would've
want to
blown
hear
your
it. I
mind.
want to hear it.
It's to every time you watch a DCOM, do a DCOM explained in a minute, and you recap the whole thing in a minute, and
That's
then
really
you can
smart.
release
and
that.
one of us is trying to pick a bunch of spaghetti out of our pocket and put it in our pockets in the
Yeah,
background.
and yeah, the winner.
What?
So we both do it at the same time, and
Yeah.
the winner who gets the spaghetti in their pocket and describes the DCOM in a minute wins.
Are you both talking at the same time?
Yes.
Yes.
I like the idea less.
Why do you like
You know
it?
what we should do?
Way more confusing.
We should bring back Off the Sticks, and we should put it in the Patreon.
Yo.
That'd be insane. that'd be crazy.
And instead of it
paywalled-
being, how long was it again?
Shit, like an hour?
It's an hour.
We just make it
Hour
like
change.
we make it like 3 minutes, and it's like a segment. It's like a small
13
segment.
minutes.
It'd be such a shell of what it once was.
Yeah.
Which was already bad.
No,
I think it'd be great.
better in the yard.
I think that
Hey, come on now.
I think
You don't
when
mean
I
that.
think when you're right, you're right.
You make
Yeah.
it.
All right, baby.
Come
my
on now.
my prized moment in that show was the grenade launcher joke, which I really thought was funny, and also
Say it
the
again. I don't remember this.
it was when we did fake sponsors, and one of them was we were doing a merch drop, and it was the Off the Sticks M249 grenade launcher, and you went oh, and I thought that was really funny.
I like Vitamin Uncle.
And Vitamin Uncle is Nick's favorite. But I did this I wrote this like Mad Men-esque speech about Melee like at the end of one of the episodes, and I think I rewatch it. It doesn't sound good because the sound was shit, but I like that. That was my favorite.
You like
part.
your speech?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? That's the opposite grenade launcher. I would pick like that name of this episode, Patterning Its User, is from an At the Drive-In song. So like I was just always in the shit like trying to make it like special
Cute.
and artistic before like
That's back when you could
look
get
at my
cute.
hair. Wow.
I look the same.
Slime had hair. Oh.
Slime with having hair looks like he's cursed.
That's funny.
That's how you fucking all of you
They
sound.
sound funny.
My DMs
I'd
have
be
got
friends with those people.
God.
They
dude.
talked like that. That'd be dope.
I got my DMs have been getting better. I got that prison one, and someone sent me an image of Eddie from Eddie's $1 Million Cook-Off, another Disney movie, throwing up blood in a Jimmy John's.
That's pretty much
Why
all you can ask
are
for.
you flexing your DMs getting better when you tweeted out a guy basically telling you to kill yourself?
Because
That's better.
that was funny because it was on the YouTube comments.
Oh, okay.
And those people are
I guess it's
unhinged.
different.
It was literally someone saying, "I wish he didn't follow the instructions from the police."
Yeah.
Meaning they
I think
wish I would have got
It's
killed.
funny because it was someone, I think, taking the defense of the police, but also saying, yeah, they can probably kill you if you do one wrong move, which is like weird to believe both.
The implication is that they wish I did the wrong move.
Right. And that like a wrong move would set them off to kill. Which,
Yeah,
but
and
also
they would
to-
have been like, that was also tight.
But
and,
also to respect them still.
Yeah. If they do that, is come on. Like they're trying out there. They're trying their dangdest.
Oh, man.
What were you to say? What were you to say?
It's too much about me right now. I want it to be about
Did
you.
it have
that's
to
right.
do with 100 themes?
No.
Okay.
What did you do today, Eamon?
I didn't grind.
No, you didn't.
Didn't grind.
You didn't.
What is grind? What are you talking about?
Not on my grind set like Nate and everybody else on
What?
Twitter.
Oh,
You
you back
weren't?
on your grindset mindset.
I will say, every single person Aiden has ever met at like influencer things or like hanging out with people that you like, when we go to like big parties and stuff,
Mhm.
he'll on the drive home, evil stuff he says about
What?
them every
No,
time.
What the fuck?
Damn.
No, I
Fucked up
don't.
like evil thing.
Let's check in with Nick Allen.
I want my. Hold on.
What
I
the
want to
fuck
get to
is
this.
this?
I want to get this. I want my
Why does
last
he keep
piece.
quoting
I
American
want my
Psycho?
last
I don't know.
piece. Because I actually, I really respect a lot of the things that 100 Thieves have done and that Nate Shaw has done. But something that I thought was really, really funny when everybody was talking, like posting the Nate Shot, like grind set clips and stuff. And Nate's talking about like, we were streaming 12 hours a day. We uploaded every day. It's like, I felt like, am I the only one that remembers what those YouTube videos were? It's like, it was him and the Optic guys, and they would upload unedited gameplay of COD every day.
Yeah, at some point that became grinding. At some point,
Yeah.
playing video games all day was grinding.
Yeah,
Well, that's
it
what
was-
streaming used to be, right? Like
Yes.
back in the day, streaming used to just be who can do the most hours.
But I feel, and I understand because you could do it back then and people watched and that was great. And I'm not even faulting him for doing that, but I think it's like, it's very funny to like romanticize that now from like this more modern era of streaming because it's like, bro, if you post unedited COD gameplay, like Pomage was on Twitter saying the same thing, and I'm like, dude, I watched your videos, and you just upload like a lobby of you playing COD 10 minutes, and that was your YouTube video.
Hey, but
Big jump from Pomage,
But he made
bagging up work, eating Donahue's.
It's like,
bagging up work, hitting trick shots.
if it's just when the grind
You're
set is
right.
like clicking and dragging gameplay
he
into
made-
Premiere and then clicking render, I just think
I
that's
will say
funny.
the goat still does that. Northern Lion does not edit any of his videos.
Yeah.
Do you think that's grind set or do you think he's goated?
He's on that grindset mindset.
Okay, wait. Is it so? It's funny because the irony is now that everyone thinks that's what you're supposed to do, and Melee players are fucking miserable at this.
Smash players are the worst. Yeah.
Every time I talk to a Melee player, and they'll like it'll be about the stream and this and that, and like how are they supposed to grow? And it's like, oh my god, like Cody will be like, I'm just putting in like fucking 13-hour, 14-hour streams, and like that like I'm doing it. It's like, dude, that doesn't mean anything. You can put it in terms they understand where it's like, okay, what if you just ran around with Fox and double shined literally for 14 hours? Do you think you'd get good at
Well,
the game?
hey, for Cody, it does work because
And
he's
the-
on his 4th subathon, so he's getting paid for every hour.
That is crazy.
And it's paying.
It is paying.
It is paying.
Wait, he's on his 4th subathon?
He does subathons a
I
lot.
feel like that's not you can't, you're just streaming.
Stop subathoning.
You're just streaming.
I mean, he's making money.
It's like every day you go live with a subathon that ends in 4 hours.
That's actually
That's
kind of.
brilliant.
It's like, yo, subathon
brilliant.
tomorrow, about to go up.
You see, when it ends, you can sleep 8 hours, but you have to start again.
Someone subs, it adds 3 hours to the stream. It's like, fuck no.
But yeah, it's this idea of like time in equals fucking payout, bro. And it's like, no, you have
Yeah.
to be actually watchable on Twitch. That's why people can have 100,000 followers on Twitch, and it doesn't mean
Every
anything.
Smash-
I think what's fair is it used to work. Like Nate and Scump and those guys hit the prime era of like you could do that in like 2014, and and that was content back then. But I feel like now there's just higher expectations for everything, and Melee players are still in the mindset of like, bro, if I just like stream for 10 hours and turn this into a highlighted YouTube video, it's like 10. I better get my 10K views.
Why can't it work?
Here's the reality.
It doesn't even really work.
You
for
just
Mango.
got to get to the top, then you can do it.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
even
true
dude,
shit.
Lyric,
Yeah, just get to the top.
Like Lyric doesn't have a big YouTube channel.
No, but Mogul Mail unedited.
Yeah, but you like.
that's not. No, is that even true?
Yeah, I've never edited
true.
it.
Yeah,
Well,
you
but you
edited
plan out the sequence. Like you bring up stuff. You like
Also,
orchestrate
it not
everything.
being gameplay is important.
Yeah, true.
And also, it's your personality too.
I used to do it on my VOD channel. I used to upload unedited Super Auto Pets VODs for about an hour,
Yeah, and it would catch fucking
and
heat.
they'd get 100K a pop.
It was
yeah,
crazy.
that's fucking insane.
That was a great 3-month period.
That was
a
old
Northern Lion farm.
Minecraft YouTube used to be like that too. Like old Minecraft videos were just like Syndicate playing like episode 300 of the fucking Let's
Yeah.
Play, and now at least the big Minecraft YouTubers, it's like hyper edited and like kind of interesting, if not like instilling ADHD into
We should
the
make
children,
a Call
but-
of Duty montage.
I'm down for that.
You down?
We should do like the film festival, 48-hour film festival, but for Call of Duty montages, and
What do you
all
used
the
to do?
Yardigans can be involved.
Wait, this is actually the best idea you've ever had.
That is hurtful.
I love this idea. Patreon exclusive COD montage contest.
What
Mhm.
COD? How do you even? Do you
We
have
just
to?
call it that. It could
Black
be
Ops
any
2.
game.
Like,
It can-
I'm
oh,
serious.
really?
It's actually Fortnite.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's a
Mario Kart
Fortnite
Wii.
only.
Trackmania.
We
Fun-
pick the game on a random wheel the day of the contest. That way, no one can prepare clips.
That is kind of hype.
And so
It's
you
like
So
like a
back in the day,
Brag video.
there was a contest called Clash of Clans, and you had to wear a specific clan tag to get all your clips, and
Oh,
you
that's
only
cool.
had a certain period of time, and this was a thing.
That's pretty cool. That's how you know.
bang. Just thought of this idea. We
The-
should do this.
Well, none of us are going to organize it, and it'll never
I'll
happen.
organize. I'll actually organize it.
You'll never do 360 flip.
I will
ever.
say
You'll
on the
never do a
flip
tray
side, one of
Alright, now I
my
gotta land
favorite
tray flip. Fuck.
favorite YouTube videos ever is that one fucking Pomage edit that you
Nikki
broke
HD.
down. Yeah, that is fucking insane. When you told me how people make stuff like that, my mind was blown.
Look, Nikki HD is like 8 rats inside of a body with not a real person. It's like a bunch
8
of
rats
people
in
a
Remy's
trench
hair?
coat. Yeah.
The
And-
rats aren't physically big.
Look,
like,
this means nothing to know them, but real ones know.
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Phase Fakey
I
got
believe you.
game for sure.
Face,
For real.
face, famekey,
FR.
FR.
I love that guy.
Skull
Shout out
emoji.
Face Fakey, legend.
He's still around.
Is he still around?
We can get Face Fakey on the podcast.
That's crazy. I've told Ludwig this, but I met him a long time ago. We were Xbox Live friends, and we met because we were the only two people in like our circles that had the camera that comes with like one of the games from Xbox, so we could send pictures in Xbox to each other.
Oh, it was
as,
like the Game Boy
as
camera.
messages, and so we'd do it all the time.
You send each other your mate ever?
No, it was mostly trying to get a photo jumping in air and laying down flat while still falling.
You ever take a picture
You
of your
kid.
shmeat?
In my life,
Yeah.
yeah, when I was like 16.
You sent
But
your
not
mate
since
across
then.
the airwaves?
Yeah, it's like a girlfriend.
Yeah.
It's gone now, I hope.
You really? Why?
Because I was 16. And it's illegal to
You-
have.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying like from, it's definitely gone from like my library.
Can
But
you
I'm
get
saying,
arrested for your own pick?
No, that would be clown mode.
That'd be funny though.
That would be crazy.
you're under
maybe-
arrest.
Maybe Jared just had 2 terabytes of himself. Have you ever thought of that?
Someone at the FBI is cross-checking, and it's like, no, look, the birthmark.
Oh, wow, you actually unlocked a memory. I actually just realized why I never did it again. Because, so it was an ex-girlfriend, and, you know, we're using Snapchat, so it's self-destructing images.
You're so young.
Yeah, I had Snapchat in high school. And, you know, I send my shmeat, and
Was it hard, Shmeat?
it was hard shmeat. Well, you know, it's like, hey, Shay, it's like check out my girlfriend. It's like, what's
The most I've ever touched Nick, by the way.
I've only,
No,
sent,
it's not.
I've only
Touched me
sent
before.
one picture of my soft schmeat, and it's to him.
and I'm saying this, but anyway, so I send it.
What did you
and then
use
she
to
repli-
get hard?
My hand.
Really?
Yeah, just
you didn't
beat
look at something?
No, just beat off.
You were just beating off
did
looking
the
at the wall.
old-fashioned
I think. I don't know. It was a long time ago. It's like
Churn the
it was almost
butter
10
oil.
years ago.
You were looking at the
Churning butter.
You were looking at the fucking action figures on your wall.
Looking at my monster fat head I had and my Psychonauts poster.
He went 0 to 1 like Peter Thiel, just by beating it.
And so she sends one back because
Of her dick.
Because I'm a real street soldier.
Sure, yeah.
And but instead of sending it to me, she accidentally sent it to her mom.
No.
And it was the worst day of my life.
Oh my god, that's so
Classic.
embarrassing.
It was the worst day of my life.
I feel so bad for her.
And it wasn't even my fault, but I feel like I got blamed for it. Like her mom was like, "This boy is making my daughter send
he's
nudes."
he's like telling my daughter to send his.
I mean,
And,
nudes.
and so I
classic.
never did it again. I was
Did I
too
ever
scared.
tell you guys about this? This happened in my school. In high school, a couple kids that were like 2 years younger than I was, and they were either freshmen or sophomores in high school. And the town that I went to high school in, pretty like small and like very conservative, especially for Washington. And the guy, famously, apparently in his grade, I didn't know, had a very large dick. And girls wanted to see it.
But you never feasted your eyes on this.
And I never feasted mine eyes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
You ever feasted on that peep?
Dang. What a shame, though.
Take a bite. That's a big first bite.
That's a big first bite.
That's a big first bite.
Big first bite.
But there was a girl who wanted to see it, and she sent nudes to him. He sends nudes back.
I love like
right?
a clandestine operation between all the girls. Like, we need to see this meet.
Yeah.
Who's willing to
Who's
step
the
up?
sacrifice?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to the cause.
Who
But
shows teats?
her parents found out, and they're really mad that he has done this to their
They've
daughter,
tainted
right?
her little cherry.
That she
Don't say that.
because like, dude,
God.
that's weird. You're so fucking
You're
weird, dude.
I meant to say,
What
like,
is wrong with you?
What
is wrong with you?
You meant to say something, yeah.
was
You meant
fine,
to
and
say
all of a
something
sudden
else,
got-
and you said that.
it got
So
weird.
let's move on.
It's always
Ludwig.
something
I'm
with you.
concussed from the fish.
The fish.
I'm barely thinking straight
Started
today.
on diamonds.
But her parents are so
Hot.
mad that their poor daughter has been victimized, right? Which is not the case. It's like two 14-year-olds like mutually exchanging something. Which I'm not saying 14-year-olds should do that. Just to
But
be clear.
it's not
But-
like a fucking.
But that's what happened, and then they wanted to charge him for.
Wait,
Oh my
this
God.
guy was
His-
14?
But then his parents.
Wait, hold
What?
Yeah.
I thought this is way older. This guy was 14 and known for having a big penis?
Yeah, they were like 14 or
That's
15.
sometimes you're
Yeah.
born a legend.
I said
like
they were like
Breslin.
freshman or sophomore
I
year.
just think it's weird that is known and got around that early.
Did you not hear the rumors in the quad about Breslin's cock?
No
Dude,
one.
Breslin.
and nobody will ever see
Shit.
that cock again.
No.
And that's what's sad.
Tripod Breslin.
That's what's
man.
sad.
That's what
That's
they
what we
called him.
That's what we call. We called him a film student. He was
Yeah.
mass comm. So that was crazy.
Carbon fiber. You take it on a plane.
Shit.
Name
I
the
remember
three
we
campuses.
peed. I remember we
Name
peed on
the
his dad's
three
cop car.
campuses
The
of
three
Arizona
campuses.
State.
Why would we
That's
name
right.
3 if we were only at 1?
Yeah,
That's
well,
what I'm saying.
we were all
What
at the
one were
same
you at?
one.
What one were you at?
Smart campus, the one with like the grades.
I was at
Or the-
I was at
Phoenix.
Sun Devil
Sun Devil
Square.
Sun Devil Square.
Otherwise known as the quad.
Sounds like a fucking Mario Kart DS map.
No, but the only thing I remember about Breslin's giant penis is that he had those ladies on a leash. Woohoo! Shit.
Yeah,
Tempe campus. It's based off the city.
That's not true.
Tempe.
That's literally not
It's
true.
literally true.
No.
It's true.
Tempe is actually short for temperature because it's hot in Arizona.
That's not true.
No, that's where it comes from.
Don't
It's a
say that.
Latin root.
It's a
Tempe
lie.
means hot.
This lie. But it could be a cold temperature.
I literally
That's
messaged
what Urcher means.
I literally messaged someone you went to college with. I said, "Here's a timestamp, to verify that this is true." Said, "Fuck Breslin's dad," piggy emoji, and I loved the quad. They had Domino's and a Qdoba.
Bro, Qdoba went off.
It went off.
It wasn't quite
That shit-
Chipotle,
No,
but,
no, no.
but they had the bowl that was made of tortilla.
It was
and the
not a
queso.
quad. It was called the Memorial Union.
Well, I mean,
Oh, we
no,
turned
but
that shit to a memorial.
Shit, bro.
We were hitting kills left and right.
Also,
you know what I mean?
ACAB, pussy. I
What?
don't give a shit about memorializing shit, bro.
Why?
I hit the queso from the Qdoba. Shit was live.
Why does that have to do with ACAB?
Because who
All
are you
quesos are base.
who are you memorializing?
The Union.
Fuck unions.
Fuck unions.
What?
Yeah.
Bust them.
I'll say it.
Who?
Bust them, Sun Devils.
Who- Who's busting unions?
I
but
feel like if you
also
work at a grocery
ACAB?
store, you shouldn't get bit to be part in a club too. You shouldn't have a cool club.
What a
Right.
weirdly mixed political ideology.
I don't like the police, but I would like the incoming social workers to bust the union.
I just think the Punisher logo looks cool, and I don't like
I
what
like
it
crossing
stands
the picket
for.
fence, but I don't like the police stopping me from crossing.
I want the
That's right.
Punisher to kill union bosses. That's what
I think we're literally describing libertarians, by the way, which is kind of funny. We like arrived at it ironically. So,
yeah.
and you were talking about anyway.
Do you think we could get Rand on the podcast?
We could get Rand. I thought that guy. I always thought people were talking about Ron Paul, but they were just misspelling his name on purpose for fun. Dude,
Yeah.
He's just a different
Carl
guy.
Yeah, I
Jacobs
also thought that for a while.
Carl
by the
Jacobs
way.
got Mark Cuban on his podcast.
That is crazy.
Isn't that
It's
crazy?
a huge pull.
what
he looks like
what
shit
ended
nowadays.
with
Sorry, yeah.
So
Tom-
it was a stalemate because they tried to charge
Stalemate.
they tried to charge him fee, right? That's what the parents were willing to do because they were so
Mailmate.
upset that this has happened. But then the guy's parents were just like, okay, we will charge your daughter with the same
Yeah.
thing if you do that.
Uno
And
reverse.
then no charges were filed
They
on
were
either
like,
side.
shit, yeah, they got us there, huh?
They'd say they didn't think that out.
and then the parents said, "Do it."
Yeah, they said run it. Let's put our kids in jail.
It's
To
for
teach them
the-
a lesson. Yeah.
For the other girls out there. Yeah, there was a story. I don't know if this is true. It could be an old wives' tale, but playing soccer growing up, there was a kid in like Bedford or Souhegan, New Hampshire, who peed like in the forest outside a field, and a police officer walked up. It's like high school soccer, caught him, wrote him up, and then he got charged as for public indecency.
Does this really happened? Because every like school has a rumor about this.
That's what I don't know.
Yeah.
Can
There's
this
a very
happen?
common rumor that I think it probably has happened, but it gets passed around to like basically as a cautionary tale. Don't pee outside, because then you'll have to go door to door when you move places.
Yeah. It wasn't until I was like literally out of my home.
I don't think I could stop peeing if a cop approached me.
Oh, I would hold it in.
No, I'm saying if I'm already midstream, I think I gotta finish.
You don't
I'm-
pinch?
Really?
I've proven myself.
Pinching
I
is
did it when
hard.
I peed on the floor.
You pinched?
Yeah.
Good man.
I liked pinching ever since I watched the movie Get Smart.
No,
They have that scene. They have a scene with Steve Carell where he's overhearing a conversation of two Russian assassins, and he pauses mid piss to listen, and then they hear him stop peeing, and so he keeps going.
That's kind of like Austin Power.
Yeah, it has opposite Austin Powers. He has to keep peeing because he's behind a fountain that's peeing, and the fountain gets turned
I
off,
love Austin Power.
etc. The first time I sent me, I don't know if I talked about this on the
Groovy,
pod
baby.
before. Yeah, groovy baby. Yeah, Randy baby. Yeah.
What?
Is that what you wanted me to do?
Yeah, I
No.
feel calm
No,
right
let's
now.
see.
You do?
Yeah,
It's like, dude, Austin Powers yoga.
I'm like,
I
I
was
have
gonna say, could
anxiety.
you do
It's like
some Austin
it's like
Powers
1 hour
ASMR?
of Austin Powers uninterrupted, saying "Yeah, baby, yeah."
There's a Soulsborne YouTuber who does lore, and he redid all of his audio with like quietly, like he quietly says it with like rain, and it's lore to sleep to. It's actually pretty
Whoa.
funny. Yeah.
Wow.
So, but the
That's
views
cute.
are shit.
That guy,
so-
corpse husband.
yeah. It's so Morgoth, Lord of Blood. But the first meet I ever sent. I don't know if I talked about this before, but it was this girl I was talking to. I was 19 at the time. We didn't have camera phones too good back then.
Yeah, the
And-
dove had to carry like a bunch of photos.
Yeah.
I did. I have my Samsung Alias, which makes me think we have talked about this because I've talked about that phone, and you would always roast me. But on my Samsung Alias, I'm talking to this girl, and she's like, send me a pic of your meat, and I was like, all right.
She
She
phrased it
said
like that?
meat?
No, she said, dude, I don't know. She said some
Send
other
your
way.
hog.
Send your dirty old pig.
She
dick.
said she was ahead of her time. She said eggplant emoji.
yeah,
Just
right.
like the
she
words.
said it out. Yeah.
Yeah, you were like, don't know what that is. Think it means
Do you
my
want to
penis.
see my wiener? Yeah, that's a Samsung
Bro.
Alias 2. So it was
You had
actually
this phone.
that was e-ink, and when you changed it, the letters changed, and so like
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, so it's like a Kindle.
yeah, on the buttons. Man, that was a fucking great phone. So I send her my meat, and she just responds, "Nice cock!" exclamation. and I received that, and I was like, oh,
like
cool.
like a DDR, like
Yeah.
marvelous.
yeah, yeah. So
I think the only time I've told this was on a Patreon episode, but my first one was the end of last year.
Oh, the one that you showed on the show.
What? Yeah, the one that I showed you guys on the show.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
first one ever. I've never sent one before that.
great meat. He's got great meat.
Right, man.
I can
Yeah,
see what she
classy, classy mate.
I would reply nice cock to that.
Thanks.
Nice cock.
Thanks. Appreciate
Did
that.
I tell you guys about that one time that I horny texted and I sent it by accident?
Yes, you did.
Wait, like you were
No,
you
you
need me to send it?
down bad text.
Down bad text.
And he was like typing out like his feelings for somebody.
But you didn't want to
and
send
he didn't
them.
want to send
no,
it.
I just wanted to write them out.
Why would you type it
I don't know.
in the chat with
I don't know.
them?
Because it's like a little bit of risk, you know?
Oh, if
It's like
you
I
get a
used
little
to
boner.
always run this joke
You get
to
your little,
stream.
your little pee-pee hard and you start touching it?
No,
Could you
stop calling it that.
Oh.
I'm a 27-year-old man.
You're a 27-year-old man with a little pee-pee.
With a little-
Wait, you did this year?
Oh, no. Sorry. Yeah, it was a little pee-pee then because it was a while ago.
Yeah.
It's grown.
I put it in water like those little pills you get at the grocery
Yeah.
store. It
I
turns
hope
into a
it'll be
dinosaur.
I'm all pissed now.
I used to tell Chad that I would only ever jerk off on the stream setup with OBS on and the mouse hovered over the start streaming just so I could risk it all because I
Yeah.
like the thrill.
Feel something.
Yeah.
I like that.
Digital asphyxiation.
Yeah.
Digital asphyxiation.
Except people just get to see your fucking vinegar strokes.
Oh, by the way, Hasan ignored my message. What was that?
What are you doing?
That's the hello?
Fucking loser.
I
gonna-
also
you're
have
gonna
a
take that
Hasan
on the
ghost,
phone.
and it was from like a few months ago because I saw like a clip of him talking about he was watching this video, one of those videos where somebody goes up to people and it's like, what do you do for a living? How would you recommend people like become a millionaire? And he's like reviewing a highlight video of those type of TikToks. And this guy is interviewing a pilot, and Hasan's like, do pilots make that much money? He like doesn't believe that like pilots make money basically. And I said to him, also saw a clip of you watching millionaires being interviewed on TikTok, and you said something about pilots not being millionaires. It's pretty fucked up, but old captains for international carriers will make like $500,000 a year. The pay discrepancy between them and people doing domestic flights is insane. And I was just like dropped in this fun fact about pilots making money.
Wow.
No response.
Should have sent
no
him your
thumbs
dad's
up emoji.
W2.
Take a snapshot.
Take a look, pussy.
Take a pic, it'll last longer.
Take a
He's
look,
bald
bitch.
too. What's up, Hasan?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I'm talking that
you
shit.
can bond because you're both.
Come
You're
talking
both.
that mess.
Zipper,
We're
can you
both bald,
pull up my
by planes.
contraption? Not my contraption, but the photo of the contraption I sent you. We were filming a video with Ludwig for his channel. I don't want to leak what it is, but I want to leak this, which is us trying to light a blunt with a flashlight.
Yeah.
This is
And a
one of the
magnifying
funniest
glass.
contraptions that we ever had to build.
It was good that Ryan was on the scene here.
Oh yeah, because
Ryan-
otherwise we wouldn't have had the blunt.
Ryan is a decorated and champion weed smoker.
It didn't work.
Really?
No, it sucks.
It was a
Interesting.
failure. We spent a lot of hours on it. Arguably too many.
Really?
Dude, me and Ludwig are
the
laying
whole
down on
video or
a
on-
filthy floor.
No, I'm
just
trying to
that.
light the
And
blunt.
we're in a very, I don't want to spoil the video, but in a very dangerous way, trying to light a blunt with our hands now. We're just holding it, and we're in front, like kind of in front of the magnifying glass
Yeah.
now. And Ludwig is just like going, come on, fucking light, come on.
Just like Tom Hanks in fucking goddamn Castaway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit as a kid was pretty fun.
What?
Like
Smoking weed?
trying to catch things on fire with a magnifying
Oh,
glass.
dude, when ants' little heads
Dude, yeah.
crack like little pebbles.
Oh, I never nailed an ant.
Dude,
I
it's
would always. I
fucked
could
up.
never get it to go.
I can never
but
forget it.
I got to like burn wood a couple times, and I thought that was
Yeah,
fun.
they like pop. It's
Yeah.
fucked up. I
I've
think that's why I'm all
changed.
fucked up right now.
I don't kill insects anymore. I don't even like killing
Me
spiders.
neither. I let them out. Except when I poured mouthwash on that one, just to see if it would work.
Obviously, though, right?
Why?
You wanted to
you
have clean
drowned it.
teeth?
I just
You mean
thought
it would
you
work?
would
I was like
drown it.
literally holding my mouthwash, saw it, was like, whoa, and then
All right,
silently
bye.
poured it on the spider.
Do you pick them up now?
Yeah, he's gone.
And like spiders, if you see them, you pick them up.
Oh
let
yeah,
'em
yeah,
out?
I'll send him outside.
Mhm.
I just-
Or if they're far enough away from me, I'll just leave them alone.
I just let him vibe.
Yeah,
Just like live in the house.
Yeah,
I'm not evil.
But if I wake up with a bite, it's on site.
True. Respect my
Yeah, bro, you
place.
can't bite me and then expect me not to retaliate.
respect my zone.
There's a food chain.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
if we're being roommates, yeah, it's chill. Whatever.
Pay your little spider rent, eat some bugs.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
The bidet is in my room. You could use it if you want. Replace toilet paper.
I had to do that. A
Do what?
bidet, no wipe.
Yeah, someone please in the house buy mangoes and buy fucking toilet paper.
I
Oh
bought-
yeah, we have
I
like
bought
toilet
freaks.
paper.
I
right
bought
now.
some.
Zipper's clapping.
I
right
bought
now.
some. It's
Here's
on
the
the way.
thing.
But it has a dry feature.
The
Yeah.
dry feet. It's not good enough.
It's not.
and
the
you
dry feature
always
is
you
goated.
always said,
Great.
"Oh,
It's
just
great.
don't wipe." And it's like fucking don't talk to me like
Wait,
that.
What?
He's French. He doesn't care that he has a dirty ass. It's
That
fine.
is true.
Well,
how you're
what
all
you're
born.
That's how
supposed
they
to
season
do.
food. They make sure they ferment it They squeeze their cheeks together and then
don't do this.
It's called le cruste.
Le
Le cruste.
It's like how you say frosty, but it's
You're just
crusty.
talking about the
That's where
brand
crustacean comes
of
from.
Crusette. They make
Oh.
like the
Crusette?
yeah.
You didn't know who Vercingetorix was, so don't fucking
Who's
speak
that?
to me.
I don't know who that is
That's fine. He should know though.
because he was 95.
95, baby.
Did you say Jedi mind tricks? What did you say?
Yeah. Yeah, them in Jurassic 5.
Vinny Paz for the podcast.
French people are just more bold. They'll use a bidet and then just use their hand to credit card through their cheeks.
No. They
Yeah.
don't do that.
They do that.
They
Are
pick
they,
the...
are they taking sniffs?
Oh,
No.
It's just
Why would you need to?
Sniff.
Is a bit of a sniff?
Get away from my poop.
Why would you need to?
Because we are so filthy people. It's disgusting. No.
Man, I can't believe none of you guys have seen End of Z World. It's like one of the first like Flash videos.
Oh, I might have seen that. It sounds familiar.
Thought about it anyway.
I was getting fucking cooked in the Discord. the
Oh
other night.
my god, bro!
was
End
Yeah,
of Z World.
I have seen it. This is a
Here's the
Neil
Earth.
Cicierega, right? Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, I was getting cooked up a little bit.
What'd you do?
And
Well, you guys remember when
What'd you
Slime
do,
was
man?
wondering why it would make a clapping sound.
if
Right.
for back shot,
Yeah,
Back
yeah.
shot. He was
I
like,
didn't
"What
know
are
they were
back
called
shots?"
that.
And we're
I
all
just
roasting.
didn't know the slang.
How do you make it
And
clap?
then someone in the call was like, so it said Mish, and he's like, "What's Mish?"
Yeah,
No,
Dawson was like, yeah, he's fucking out here just fucking the mish, just talking about how it's like the fucking best. And I didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, Slime.
You
and,
didn't pick that up?
and then he went on to describe why missionary is king and why it's the
Yeah.
best and only way to have sex.
I didn't say the only. I literally didn't say the only.
He was like,
I did not.
The
But I
size
d-
of the call, he goes, fellas,
Just
but
let me-
doggy style, the dick can't go in. So
No, god damn it.
that's
I was
what I'm
getting
saying.
shit. I was getting shit from the whole Discord. It was late. Everyone was lighting me up because I was saying, I was like, oh, Mish. Yeah, Mish rules.
He's like, Mish is the best and only.
I didn't say the only. I said it's the best for a reason. It's the reason it's the default. I said there's a reason it's the default. And I fucking stand by that. So, and they were all making fun of me.
yeah, that's sad.
And I just wanted I wanted to you, gentle Yardigans.
Missionary for her pleasure.
Am I wrong?
No, dude. I bet you do it great.
And it's funny, when Aiden said today, if you guys had pussies I could eat, you would love me. That was really
Wait,
funny.
you said
that
Yes, he
was
did.
so funny.
And I was like, that's what I was saying to the guys last night. I was like, if you guys...
You were saying, I wish you guys all had pussy so I could I could show you the world.
Yeah.
I wish you had pussies.
I would fuck you all
Take
so
you on a
good.
I would
fucking
fuck you in a-
mustache ride.
I would
bro.
fuck you in one position so well for a while.
I would give you 30 minutes of missionary, and you'd be on your knees
And
after.
it'd be really easy to talk because we'd be looking at each other.
Why is that a bad thing? Don't look at each other.
What you don't get is we could kiss while doing it.
And we can kiss and then also share little messages.
Why?
Like, that's,
I
like,
don't
that feels
understand.
good.
I'd be whispering in your ear and shit.
I may be vanilla, but I think that it's, again, I don't think I've ever gotten any complaints.
It's like,
Do you think that you would though?
Yeah.
It's like, unless I feel like you're egregiously bad.
you know, like the spot on your skate shoes that's worn down because that's where you always break. That's
Yes,
like
Nick, I know
that's
about
like
that.
The top of any girl you're dating's vagina because that's the only part you're touching. with your
God damn
penis.
it.
I think
The bottom has never seen a penis in its life.
I think missionary is great because when you pass them the note that says, "Will you date me?" Yes, no. You see the reaction.
Because after when you say "Do you like me?" circle one,
I don't
then
understand.
you get a really honest answer.
The Kama Sutra came out, he wrote his own book called Just One Position.
It's
The Kama Sutra abridged.
Bro, I found the Spark Notes in Kama Sutra.
Bro, the Kama Sutra's on Chegg.
so what I'm saying
It's the
is,
audio
I wrote the
book.
first page.
You're gonna want to look her in the eyes and then
why is
thrust.
that? Not that I'm like an eye looker, like, you know, but like,
You don't even look at her.
I mean, I'm a visual
you looking
guy.
at?
You're doing mission, not looking at her.
I mean, obviously, I'm looking at her,
that's
but like,
bad.
dude, no, like, you fuck.
He gets to say mission accomplished.
Why
Was it good for you?
Why am I wrong here?
I think that generally you're never wrong in your sexual exploration.
Why am I wrong?
You should only do what you're comfortable with.
That's
That's
not
the
to
thing.
say I only do Mish. I'm just saying Mish is like pretty great.
Yeah, it's great.
Why are you laughing?
I just think it
No,
comes
it's funny
off
'cause-
as like
Your bed has a girl side.
Look, I'll jump.
It's the bed part because you're always on top.
That's not true.
I think that exclamatory
The
about
whole bed.
missionary comes off as like
I'm just saying I got shit for it. But for one, I got shit for it because I didn't know the shorthand for it.
mish.
So if I'm really about mish, I should know the shorthand
you
for
had
it.
too much sex to not know that, dude.
What the fuck?
You've
What
had
the
a lot of
fuck?
sex, and I think it's also on the back of not knowing what making it clap is, which we get why you don't know that
Right,
now.
because the butt
you're only
cheeks
doing
are
No, I
mish.
just didn't know what
And
back shots
it's
meant.
hard to make it clap when you do
But her
mish.
butt
I
cheeks
get
are
it.
touching the cushions on the bed because she's been on her back for an hour and a half.
She says, "Let's change positions."
So-
They just move on the bed.
So the funniest part of this was very much only to me was Mike's name the next day in the Discord, which he had changed to the lion, meaning lying, the mish, and the board hose, which I said I think that's the funniest thing I've
Oh,
ever seen in my
man.
life. Even though it was at my expense, and I think I'm right.
All the other walls are just unrendered.
They're the pink checkers
Yeah,
from
it's just
CS:GO.
missing textures.
Oh, look, I'll
me a
jump
fucking
back in
break.
your camp. We made fun of you, man. I think when you love the person, missionary
I
is
don't!
great. Missionary's great.
I don't love
when you
anyone.
So your defense
God
is
damn you, Eamon.
he's trying to defend you, and
Yeah.
you're arguing
He's
against
trying to
him.
corner me.
No, he's trying to defend you by saying missionary is a
Bro,
sweet
just-
position.
He's ironically
Dude,
defending me.
lay me down. Look at me. Tell me the truth. How do you feel? Look me in the eyes and tell me how you feel.
I don't understand
He's-
why
Let's
I
get
am
on top of this.
in
Picture
wrong,
him.
in the wrong.
Let's just
direction.
get on top of this.
Picture him. He's starfishing it.
I just want to hear what you got to
No.
say.
I'm Starfield.
That wouldn't quite be missionary. That'd be the starfish, which is its own different move, less pleasurable. More of a mish guy.
That's true.
Keep it mish. Keep it simple. I don't like. They started putting ribs on condoms. That's when I started dipping out of the whole sex thing.
Yeah.
Condoms are great. I don't understand.
Wait, I'll dig us out of this. Can we talk about how you have been mumbling lines from American Psycho all day like a fucking idiot?
Let's check in how Nick Allen mishes.
Yeah, you like it's like you just walked out of a time door from 2013.
I forget why I was doing it.
You're just enjoying the fact that you can insert Nick Allen for any line that has to do with Paul Allen.
Yeah, but what I was
Oh.
also doing, I was saying like, let's take a look at Aiden's cock.
Yeah,
And
let's see Paul Allen's cock.
well, what I do is
White,
when,
eggshell,
when we're both,
pale.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the foreskin sleeve. It looks.
Is that a
the
subtle-
uncut tip.
Is that a subtle blue vein?
beautiful. When we're both in the Doritos Locos Tacos Gaming Center and Aiden's working, he is non-responsive.
True.
So I just talk
Because
to
it was
him.
fucking working today.
I
You and
didn't
Yingling wouldn't
fucking-
stop
Yeah,
fucking
you're
chirping.
Yeah,
No,
you're
it was
always
different today. It was different today, bro. I actually have a time frame where I need to get shit done, and him and Yingling have been talking for maybe an hour about just nothing. And every other sentence, they
Don't
try
look
to
proud.
They try to pull me into the conversation. I'm like, Ludwig, what do you think I'm doing right now? I'm working for your company. I'm on your money paid
This guy
fucking
talks
time
big
right now.
shit because I'm trying to work fucking 2 days ago. I have my headphones on that are sound.
This was different.
These are sound isolating.
It's always
I have
different.
my headphones on. My door is closed, and I'm on the opposite end of the home, and I hear "Kids" by MGMT just blaring through the door, and I'm like, "What is going on? Where is that music coming
Your
from?"
bedroom door.
My bedroom. I can hear it through my headphones in my room with my door closed, and so I go out. I'm like, someone must be playing music like in the kitchen. I go out. No, it's not even. It's not Aiden's room. It's not the kitchen. It is Aiden and Yingling with the DLTCG door open, playing monitor music through the monitor at full blast, and they're screaming the song. And I'm like, why are you doing this? I can't hear my thoughts.
We both have a mannequin limb.
And they're
in
holding
each
limbs
hand,
of a
and we're like,
mannequin.
and, you know,
Yeah.
and we're both like, but I have like this severed arm, and Yingling has a leg.
And there's like a giant cauldron in the middle, and Ludwig's tied up and inside of it, and you're chopping carrots.
There, yeah, we're making a brew.
It's like when Chicken Joe finds them in the woods and surfs up.
Did you and Yingling just like turn 21 or what? Like what the fuck?
It was so weird.
It was kind of like that, but the reason, I mean, Yingling, I was trying to listen to music while I was working.
Kids by MGMT.
And then I was listening. I was frustrated because I'm getting a lot of DMs because of the Smash tournament that day. And I am in work mode, and it's kind of satisfying, but it's also makes me want to run my head against the wall. And then I want to listen to the song "When You Die" by MGMT, and I turn on MGMT on Spotify, and I just have my headphones on, and Yingling's like, "Please play it out loud, like play it so I can hear it." And then this is as he is unloading something for like a stream, and he starts pulling full-size mannequin body parts out of a box as the music is playing. And then it gets into the chorus of kids, and then we just have mannequin parts in our hands.
You're all white, so you can't help yourself.
We start going, and then you come over like what we're doing is
I'm
weird.
just surprised that monitors get that loud.
That the speakers on that monitor are really good.
I know.
Yeah.
So I feel like I am resolved for
Absolved is the word you're looking for.
I feel resolved.
I just feel like as my boss, you'd want me to work hard.
Absolved.
You'd want me to work hard.
I feel resolved about what happened because when you fuck around, you like fucking around to the maximum, but you don't like when anyone fucks around when you don't want to fuck around.
Is right.
Absolved.
Absolved would be like to be absolved of like a crime.
Yeah.
He feels resolved.
Oh, sorry. Go on. Maybe I didn't let you finish.
So I feel resolved like I no longer feel like I did a crime because what you did is you fuck around, but when I fuck around, all of a sudden it's a problem. When I talk to you for 30 minutes and no response comes, and I'm just saying, now let's take a look at.
Oh,
Aiden's
now
cock.
it is absolved again.
It never wasn't.
No, but I thought he was saying he was feeling a good feeling.
It is a good
So
feeling.
I feel
to
a good sense of
He's
resolvement.
both. He feels resolved about me while feeling absolved of his actions.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Both work.
But resolved, it's such a catch-all. You can feel resolved about this conversation.
Do you know that?
He might.
Helico.
Can we ask him? Do you feel
Like if he was mad about it, but then he found out Aiden does it too, he could feel resolved.
It's not heli and copter, it's helico and pater. That are the.
What's up? Welcome back to Chuckle Sandwich, everybody.
Oh, come on. You don't mean that.
Too far, honestly.
far?
A bit too far.
I ain't mean it.
while I was working that day,
Who?
something really cute happened.
How cute.
So we're having this. Is very cute.
Cute man.
It was
Very
me peeing in my own mouth.
Very cute man.
That's what you saw.
So we're hosting a Smash tournament that is now announced. It's called the Ludwig Smash Invitational. It's happening in Las Vegas. It's all sold out. So you can't go.
The
don't
Big
ask about
Apple.
tickets.
Come through.
And
Everyone's invited. We're actually doing a meetup.
We're inviting
that. We'll be
24
busy.
players for Melee, 24 players for Ultimate, and then there's an LCQ, Last Chance Qualifier, on Friday that has 64 people for each game. They're going to try to qualify. One of the invited players for Smash Ultimate is Onin, who's a Steve player who just won SmashCon, and Gommel. Onin is 16, though, and we're inviting him, so he needs like a guardian to come with him, basically. And he has like another player who's older, who's like his manager, so to speak.
He's not 16. He just
and,
plays Steve, so he needs a guardian.
Yeah,
or someone will kill him.
He needs a security guard.
So we hired Rafi again for owning at the event. No, but he has a guardian coming to the event that isn't his parent, and I just wanted to do my due diligence, and I'm like, can I have like his mom's phone number so I can call and like make sure that this all like checks out? And so I call Onin's mom on the phone, and she is this old, sweet Southern lady.
Why did you start with
How
old?
old?
Because she's self-admittedly old on the phone call. She literally said it.
What's her age range?
Hello, old bitch here.
I don't know.
She said it.
She just self-described.
How did she say it? Like
do
women and will always be like, I'm so old.
Hello, mother of a Steve player. I want to kill myself. How you doing today?
How did she phrase it?
I want you to tell us why you think she's old.
I feel like you guys don't actually care. I feel like you
we
guys
literally
don't
do
actually
care because it's interesting.
Care so much.
Well, as we got through our conversation, she mentions like he just has to travel to all these tournaments now, and I wish I could go with him, but I'm getting a little old to like go to all these things. And then she also mentioned she has a grandkid at the end of the conversation. So
Got it.
I would say that's evidence enough.
So basically,
would it not be?
I want to be his guardian, and I want to dress up as Steve.
So basically, you're not in there with his mom.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I like that.
We had
I
a
like
nice
that.
That's
conversation.
optimistic.
That's good.
It's
There's always-
open-ended.
Hey, nothing is impossible.
what I
Hey,
always
don't let
say.
her on this guy.
No.
She's gonna see a position
She
of
was
one.
a very sweet lady.
She's gonna
She
get
was
into
so
one
nice.
position.
She was
Gets
so
around this
nice.
guy.
She had a little sweet Southern accent, and all she could talk about was how proud of her son she is the
Aw.
entire time. This conversation's like maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, and
Wow.
every time
Should understand
that
the
it
mechanics
breaks
of Steve.
away from like the kind of like the event itself, she's like, you know, he's just been doing like so good, and this is his passion, and we want him to succeed, and I'm so proud of him, and he's like really, and it was like the most positive parent, like, and proud parent I'd ever heard, and she's doing it all in her little like Southern accent on the phone, and I thought it was so cute because I think it's not very often that you get a parent
Does
of a
she
teenager who's like
know-
that pumped about gaming.
Does she know he's a fraud?
Does she know what Steve's gameplay looks like? Has
If
seen
she
Steve
understood the
gameplay?
mechanics, would she still be proud?
Well, we'll have to. We need to come up with an analogy.
I
We're
think
to
probably
kidding, by the
test.
way. That poor kid won tournaments and he was getting fucking death threats from random
Was he?
fucking eggs and
Yeah, he
anime
was.
PFP. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fucked
he's
up.
getting, and he's fucking
So
16 years
it's
old.
a joke.
So fucking ease up.
And if you're actually fucking doing that, you are you're just evil scum and you're worthless. He's a kid.
I want Steve to continue being the best character. In
It's super
Ultimate,
fun.
and
I
awesome.
want finals. I want grand finals of our event to be Onin versus Akala so bad because it's just two 16-year-old Steve players battling it out for
just
rank one.
drawing balls and wieners on the fucking
Dude,
on the
they don't
battlefield.
even fight each
Dude,
other.
what
Just
the-
they just draw
Dude, like
dick
the
and balls.
Bayonetta grand finals at
Yeah.
that one Evo.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, Alibaba. We order a bunch of Minecraft swords. We sell them at the door at a premium. Trying to make some money,
To
boys.
who? To what? To who?
For the crowd, because we know Grant's gonna
Are
be.
you
There's
just
no
talking
crowd.
about,
It's
like-
an invitational.
Like the players
like,
who are all eliminated.
dude, like
know Grant's gonna
what do
be
you
there,
call
I'll
the
be the
balloon
crowd.
things that you slap together? Do you remember those called?
Vuvuzelas.
Are they just
Thunder
clappers?
sticks. Like
Thunder
the thunder
sticks?
My balls.
Yeah,
or
we
whatever.
get those, but everybody just has two diamond swords that they mash together in the
Ooh.
crowd.
Ooh,
That's
that's
a good
kind of
idea.
hype. Now you're thinking.
Notch is gonna fucking strike us down with furious anger.
Well, he doesn't own it
Great
anymore.
vengeance and fury.
Microsoft is
and
probably worse
anger.
than Notch, though, to be honest. In terms of getting sued.
Would
Yeah.
you guys throat Bill Gates for $1
Whoa.
million?
Jesus.
For $1 million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Me
I,
too.
Is
I
that
throw
even a
him for
question?
Windows 12, bro. My shit does not run.
Is it? Are you on Windows 11?
I would throw it if I could never get
Yeah.
a blue screen again.
I
No,
would switch.
I'm
Yeah.
on Windows 10, I think. Actually.
Throating Bill Gates to never have tech problems ever.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, easy.
No.
100%.
So
Throating
easy.
Bill Gates for free Ubers
No.
No.
for the rest of your life.
Why would he have
It doesn't
that?
matter. Don't fucking ask me questions.
I want
Answer the
to
question.
fucking know what I'm getting into.
You throat him. You
Uh-huh.
swallow it all down.
Great.
Oh.
And then you get Ubers for free forever.
As a man who's tasted a lot of cum,
Yes.
sure.
Like,
Me too.
what is that? Like other types or
Bleach.
like your own?
Tastes like bleach.
What?
It smells like bleach.
It's
I
that
don't know
one
what it tastes
Nathan
like.
For You
Smells
clip.
like
You ever see it
bleach?
where it's like that old man and he's like,
The
yeah,
pee
you
thing,
gotta
yeah.
drink the boy's piss.
Yeah.
And Nathan breaks and he's like, what? What?
Like, what
And
did
the
you
guy's
say?
like, you just like make sure it's all good. You drink
Yeah.
his piss, and he's like, where did you hear this? He's like, Grandma like told me this. Like, you gotta.
It's this normal guy in the show the whole time is so dead serious, and Nathan's like, you drink your own pee? You drink your grandson's pee? He's like, yes, drink a pee. I don't know what.
It's a great
Yeah.
He's
clip.
not
And
Italian.
then he's like, no, not just my grandson, like any kid's pee. That's great.
Oh man,
That's
we
all
get
time.
a flight going. Make a flight of
can I get a flight of piss?
kid piss.
Barkeep.
Flight of piss.
By the way, Stan, I watched his stream. I watched Stan's react Andrew to the and we just do
don't
that
stop coming.
because that's
don't
how
stop
it
coming.
feels good
Don't stop
to do.
coming.
And they
don't
don't
stop coming.
Don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
Gotta know when to cut it.
That is
you were
true.
pointing at me to keep going.
No, he was just pointing at you because you're his dog in that moment. But you fucked it all up.
Continue.
I watched Stan's react Andrew Whale, and he talked about the mini golf, and he had some rebuttals and stuff. But one of the things he did say was that when you were like last episode, where you're like, Stan's like freaks out if I'm too loud in a restaurant, right? What Stan's was saying that occurred when he said that to Ludwig, when he was like, you got to chill out or I'm going to leave, is because Ludwig was snapping at the waiter going, Garçon, Garçon, and Stans
That
was
is
embarrassed.
so different.
And Stans was like, this is fucked up. Stop doing that.
I was not doing that.
Don't snap at
This
waiters.
is-
You would do that
This
too.
is 2018.
This is so believable.
Why
All right.
does that matter?
in
And it
San
shouldn't.
Jose, California, at a vegan spot. Very quiet, very small,
So you're
quaint
making
place.
a ruckus?
I'm not done with my story. There was a waitress. She was really sweet. So what I would do is I'd go, Garçon, and I'd snap at her every time she walked by. And we tip 0 and left.
Yeah.
So tell me where I went wrong.
Yeah. No.
Tell
Now that makes sense.
Look, sound off in the comments if you think missionary is the only one for you. Drop a like and subscribe, and make sure you do it now.
If we were considered the missionary of podcasts, I'd be like, that's a W. Because what the fuck?
Everyone would interpret that as an insult.
What if
The Yard,
someone
1
said,
hour of missionary comedy.
your Falco hits like missionary?
No, babe, I just don't want you to be on top.
I know it
How would you
doesn't
feel?
sound
Yeah,
exciting.
he's really solid.
How would you feel?
Actually, no, wait. You know, like if missionary is Falco, then Flash is like the best missionary that there's
Flash
ever
is
been.
giving slime level dick in
Yeah.
missionary,
Yeah,
but with his Falco. This makes sense.
this
You are
makes
the-
sense.
you are the-
Slime level, by the way, being
But
whatever
I'm-
level
by
you're
the way,
at when
I'm
you're
cool.
on top
I'm
and
a
she's
cool
on
guy
bottom
for
for an
making that
hour.
analogy.
You're the missionary of understanding comedy.
Where is Flash, by the way, these days? Can I just
he
ask
still
you that?
plays. He's playing.
Shouts out. Yeah, fuck you guys.
All
Yeah,
right.
sound
Should've
off
got
in the
him
comments.
LCQ.
Actually,
Yeah.
you can't sound off because half of you are fucking probably in high school, and that's okay. Don't ever feel pressured to have
You
sex.
can LARP, whatever. You can LARP in the comments that you fuck all the time. I won't tell anyone.
Don't pee in any soccer fields. You'll be a for life.
Yeah, real quick before we go, everyone name
man.
one lesson that we learned that we want to teach the people.
Oh, like a
Go.
episode
Yeah,
of
like
Full House.
end of the South Park episode. Type.
Whatever happened to?
So, Eamon, go. You can't steal Ludwig's that he just did.
If you're giving Mish, keep eye contact the whole time.
No, that's bad advice.
Yeah, I know. The good advice is if you're giving Mish, don't stop. Never
Don't-
stop.
Never stop.
Never
giving
stop
Mish.
stopping.
I mean, sure, yeah. Unless you were asked to
unless
stop.
she or he said stop.
Yeah, unless you were
Yes,
asked
then
to stop,
stop.
then stop immediately.
If not, 40 minutes of Mish.
You should know
straight.
that. Should have said that, but I had to say it for you. Go on, Ludwig.
I got mine.
Okay.
What's yours,
You want to
man?
round to it? I can round to it.
What I think we taught everyone today is that if Ludwig goes to Panama for a MrBeast video, who cares? No, steal it back.
Steal it back.
No, you took my sake
I
bears.
learned that I don't get invited to stuff.
Is that a lesson for
Why?
the yardigans?
I learned that Nick Yingling doesn't know how to thaw food.
I learned that. I also learned it's hard to light a blunt with a magnifying glass and flashlight.
It's true. It's very hard
Yeah,
to
I
do.
know
but
that.
what we learned, the progress we made, is that you want the flashlight to be further away.
We'll get William Osmond on the case.
Good idea.
We should get William Osmond on the podcast.
Good idea.
Hey, and you should check out patreon.com/theyard.
Who
The missionary of Patreon.
It's more like she's going dumb on top of Patreons. You know what I'm?
We were supposed to
I
record
like that
advice
too.
today, weren't we?
I like that too. You guys have been behind,
You just
by the way.
don't like-
How about you step
What's
into
wrong
gear?
with you?
It's his fault every
What's wrong with
time.
you?
Step
My
into
fault?
gear. I've been
My fault?
good. I
Step
drive
into
my
gear?
ass all the way over here, and I
For
watch
what?
Disney Channel movies.
Oh, hold
what?
on. No, you have missed many.
I've only missed them because I poisoned myself by accident.
2 days in a row. No, not that time. This was recently,
No,
dude.
check the fucking log.
No, you slept through it twice.
I missed.
Oh yeah.
2 days
But
in a
I
row.
still
He slept
came.
through it, and then the next day I said, "All right, we're gonna do it at 7 p.m." And he slept through it again.
Yeah, but I still
and
showed
I said,
up.
"I'm gonna put a little vibrating egg in your butt."
No, but
and
I was
when it's
awake.
time, I'm
I
gonna
was awake at the
vibrate it."
time.
Good.
I was
That
like,
would
no, I'm
actually be
awake. You think I was sleeping, but I wasn't because I was supposed to come later. You just thought I was asleep, but I just didn't respond.
If we
'cause I was
do
busy.
that, can we connect
You should
multiple
run 2.5
apps to the
hours.
vibrating egg?
Sorry, he's freaking out.
We should all get our own vibrating egg, and we can only use it in dire
what's your deal,
Done
boys?
this
I'm fucking-
before.
I'm
What,
fucking-
Ludwig?
I'm fucking done, dude.
Can we take a look at Eamon's cock and ball?
Thanks for watching the
All right,
yard.
thanks
Check
for
out the
watching the yard.
Patreon. I gotta pee. Bye.
Bye.
You have the air of like arrogance, like
That's
this fucking 60-year-old. I'm double his age. I'll fucking put him in his place.
I didn't say that.
I will fold you. That's
I didn't say shit.
I will fold
I
you.
know. I
60-year-old.
quietly just added him as a
Bow
friend.
to
as-
your senses.
I quietly added him as a friend as I stared at the scoreboard.